Oh, they can hear me.
Who's that?
My bad, guys. We'll be switching cameras very, very shortly. Just bear with us.
Let the shenanigans begin.
Yes, guys, there's going to be shenanigans because James is like asleep. Hey, Fozzie McFoz. Thank you for the follow. I see that over there.
Foz first in the house. What's up, buddy?
For all those of you watching on the other channel, we'll be switching cameras in 1 hot second. There we are. Oh, wow. Hold on. I'm going to be in the little square today. We're going to have Phil in the big square. I'm just going to hide in the corner. Hello, Mrs. Dragon Blogger. How are you doing? Guys, we are starting this a couple minutes early because yesterday we did run over a little bit. So I feel that this show is going to probably run a little bit over as well. So why not start slightly early? You know, it's just a few minutes. It's not going to hurt nothing, right? Don't tell the bosses. All right, guys, I'm going to switch camera real quick. We're going to go over to my big camera. We're going to put Phil up in the corner that way somewhere. I want to thank you guys and welcome you all, of course, to the Dragon Blogger channel and, of course, the Dragon Blogger show over here on Amazon and all of the other socials that we are live on. I will announce that, of course, it is day 2 of Prime. Now, you guys are going to see a bunch of great deals, a bunch of great prices, and a bunch of amazing products. Some of these we have on hand. Some of them we have, of course, B-roll video that we've actually done. The amount of product, I cannot sit here and have that amount of product sitting in front of me for this show because I have, well, half of my room's gone already. So I would love to show you guys everything live. It's not going to happen today, but we are going to show you guys a bunch of product that we do have live with us. Phil's got a bunch, and of course, I'm going to let Phil do his little spiel over there. You're not going to talk, dude?
Oh, good morning. I'm sorry. It's my turn to say, hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Prime Day 2. This is the Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment channel. I'm happy to be back. This is day 2. I hope everyone's getting some good deals going on. We got a lot of good deals to show with you as well. Hello, Alyssa. Welcome. Thanks for stopping in. Again, hey, Foz, what's going on? Thanks for following. If you're new here, definitely hit that follow button. We got nothing but great technology to show for you here. We got home, we got tech, we got all the fun stuff to show. We got the greatest deals. So let's get on with the show. James, let's do it.
Well, we're going to start this off with the Justin video. And if you guys don't know who Justin is, well, he's our glorious dragon leader. He is, of course, the guy behind the D&D board that rolls those dice and makes us do those wonderful tricks that we do thus far. Now, we're going to pop over and we're going to talk about the Nebula Mars 3 projector. Now, of course, that's going to be this scene right here. Now, of course, you're still going to see me and Phil in this corner. You're probably going to hear us because, well, I got the volume muted because I'm going to talk about the product myself. We're going to play this little video. We're going to pop in. We're going to talk about it. Now, this is a portable, rechargeable projector that is actually really, really amazingly, beautifully well done. It is 1,000 ANSI lumens brightness. And Alyssa, hello, how are you doing? Guys, 5 hours of playtime on a charge with this beautiful piece. Can do up to 200-inch projection screen, and of course, is a carrying handle package. Now, Phil really wants this thing for his backyard because he likes to do movie nights with his kids. Well, guess what? You can't have it. You have to buy your own. Now, this is actually 24% off today. It's about $839, normally an $1,100 price tag. Now, with it, it does have multiple ports. It has, of course, a positioning and a lift projection. It does do 1080p at a full 1,000 ANSI lumens brightness. If you don't know what ANSI lumens brightness is, check it out because it's super bright. That means you guys can do this outside and it will still show up. You guys can have some lighting on in your house. It'll still work on your wall. Now, this has what's called HDR10. HDR10 is, of course, your high definition resolution package. It is an AI image adjustment where it will automatically image adjust itself. Now, because this device does have such a large battery, you can actually use it as a power bank and charge, of course, your drones, your phones, or even run other devices off it. Now, I'm not going to recommend that because you want to have that movie night out back. Plug in a Bluetooth speaker if that's what you want to run off of this. Now, it is only IPX3 water resistant. That's like splashes. That means if your dog walks over, shakes his head, you get a couple drips on it, it's fine. If it starts raining, it is not going to protect it. Just go in there. Now with it is, of course, drop resistant at 0.5 meters, if I can remember off the top of my head with that. Now, I'm going to cough because I've been talking so much. It is also dust resistant on top of that. Now, because this is a very, very cool thing, it is a built-in Android TV projector. What does that mean? Well, that means, guys, you have all those apps on hand at access that you could ever really, truly want. It is Android TV 11. You have access to over 7,000 apps, over 400,000 movies. Honestly, you probably have access to more than 400,000 movies. Let's just go there. With it, it actually has Bluetooth connectability. It also has a Wi-Fi connection as well. If you want to put it into, let's say, eco mode, that's your 5 hours of runtime. Standard mode is going to be about 2 hours. Your shutdown status, I'm not going down shutdown status. Shutdown status is just a weird thing. It's just going to tell you that you're getting in close to that shutdown time. It's just going to signal it. All right, just that's one of those things. Does have a HDMI input, it has a Type-C, USB, and of course, yes, that is Phil over there. Phil, you can say hi to your friend at any time.
What's up, Mail from IT? Thanks again for coming by. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're not working too hard.
With this, guys, it does have some hardware built in, and I'm going to go back into talking about the hardware because sometimes some of these projectors don't tell you what's built into this. This has actually got a quad-core ARM Cortex A53 chipset. Now, it also has a GPU, a G52M. Is it the MCI? I think it's the MCI, not the MI. Now, as well, on top of that, you have 2 gigabytes of DDR. You also have, I think this one's the 16 gigabytes of hard drive space on this as well. Now, your speakers are 40 watts of 3-way activity. So you have 3-way speakers up to 40 watts of sound. Now, that is not true RMS. I'm just throwing it out there. Now, it is probably about 20 watts or so of sound, but 40 watts is what they claim with this. Now, very bright, very vibrant. You're going to see Justin actually playing it outside. Though I think it's a wall or something with this. It's going to do well. Now, it weighs a little over 4.5 kilograms is what they claim. I'm not doing the math to American pounds. If Phil wants to do that, he can do that. I'm not doing it today. My math skills are gone. It does have a remote. The remote is, of course, voice activated if you want to. Now, 185 watt hours of power is what's built into this. That is like literally a decent sized battery. I'm just going there. It is a Dolby Digital sound quality, of course, with this projector, which is also very, very beautifully well done. This projector's nice. And of course, there's the math conversion, guys. 10 pounds. I didn't have to do it. Justin did it for me. Yay! Saves me time.
Nice.
You can talk. I'm going to take a sip of water.
This is an Anker product too, right? So, I mean, Anker makes amazing projectors. I actually have a different model projector, and it's actually amazing the technology inside that little box and being able to shoot over a 100-inch screen and the 1,000 lumens. It's super bright, even when there's like a little bit of sunlight out. It's a little bit of dust during later time of day. You want to set up a nice movie outside. Awesome projector.
I totally agree. Now, the one thing I'm always going to mention is if you guys use a projector screen, get what's called an ALR or CLR. That's ambient light rejecting or ceiling light rejecting screen. That is going to give you a much more vibrant and much more lifelike picture off of this projector. It's going to give you, of course, that means you guys can have like little lighting on the side or a small light on the ceiling, and it's not going to affect your screen positioning or screen picture. Now, what I'm going to tell you is I actually have a short throw projector on my wall that is so bright that it looks like the ceiling light's on when it's watching a movie. Some of these will do that, and this is actually one of those ones if you're in an enclosed area or enclosed room. It's super bright. It's definitely worth checking out at $839. Now, I believe we also have the Cosmos up next. This is going to be the 4K laser projector that I believe Nate did. Now, it is definitely going to be the one Nate did. I can almost guarantee it. Mm-hmm. I'm just guessing without even looking. Let's see.
What's going on, guys? Nathaniel.
Knew it. I knew it. Stopping his voice. I just had to prove myself I was correct. Now, this, of course, is also on deal. It's about 30% off. It is a true 4K projector that is, of course, portable and can be taken pretty much anywhere. Now, this one has 2200 ANSI lumens brightness. So it stepped up over 1200 more lumens brightness than the last one. Now, where it downgrades is Android TV 10.0 on this instead of 11, but not a big deal. You still have a large access to a videography library or apps that you could ever want with that. Now, full keystone correction with, of course, the remote control. The remote control is voice controlled with Google Home. Now, Android TV 10.0 will give you access to what you need as you need it. With that being said, this is 100% REC 709, I think. Usually most are like 708. This is 709 rec of 100% color gamut, which is amazing thus far anyways. Now, just like the last one, this does have, of course, built-in speakers. It's going to give you that quality, but it steps up from the 1080p to a true 4K resolution. Now, this also does what's called 3D Soundscape. It does a true laser projector. It does 4K UHD HDR10 with built-in dongle as well. Now, we can go into a few other things with this, like the generation laser technology that's going to give you over 28,000 worldwide lasers that's been built into it, which is kind of cool. Now, of course, you're going to get over a 10-year or more lifespan of this device without an issue, which is also amazing. Now, this one will only do about 150-inch screen at 1.27.1 throw ratio, if I can remember off that one. Man, how can I remember all this stuff so much? It has what's called IEA, environmental or intelligent environmental adaptation, which means it has keystone correction, autofocus, screen fit, eye guard, and a couple other things that I can't remember off the top of my head today. 10,001 contrast ratio of throwing the screen, which is nicely well done. Now, like I said, over 400,000 movies, 7,000 apps definitely have access to without a problem with this. You also have its two 10-watt drivers, two 5-watt tweeters built in, so you're going to get about 30 watts of sound. The Android TV 10.0 is a dongle that connects up to it. I wished it was built in fully, truly, but it is a true DLP laser projector. Now, it really does amazingly well for that. Now, Nate's going through, showing you guys some of the settings. He's also showing you guys some of the other pieces with this on hand. It's really, really well done. It's super bright, vibrant. He is literally throwing that on, I think it's like a dark wall, and it's showing up. For it to do that, to show the blacks as dark as it is and have all of the contrasting without a pixelated dots, is perfect. I love that it can do that. The sunset right there pops. The water pops. It looks and feels like you're there. And the size of the screen feels like you're in the actual area. Projectors, guys, Anker really does an amazing deal with these projectors. I've actually had some of their portable, what were those? The capsules, the portable capsule projectors. They were phenomenal. I really wished I never got rid of it because, I mean, they were so really good that I could take them with a camping trip, set them up outside. This is like that. You can take that outside, plug it in, and use it. Play video games. It has low latency. You don't have to worry about that as well. The only thing I'm always going to recommend when you're using this, I always recommend adding a home theater or Bluetooth speaker to give you even more of a feel of sound, like a big bass speaker, so you guys can hear that rumble in the game or the movie that you're watching. But right there, guys, is the Nebula Cosmos. Beautiful little pieces that you're going to love. Or we can talk about some Govee. Should we talk about Govee?
Let's Govee.
We're going to get into Govee. Now, I believe the first one are the Govee Glide Hexa Pros. The Hexa Pros are an RGBIC 3D Hexa wall pattern. Now, I actually had these and I sent them to Nate because I just couldn't do it. I'm not sure why, but I did.
I think I need
Hey,
some
what's
of these
going on, my
wall.
friends? Nate with
I got
Dragon
black
Blogger Tech
wall.
and
I got
Entertainment.
those
Today
over
we're going to be talking about these awesome lights from Govee, and I feel like I've said this, and I feel like a broken record because all of their Govee lights are just incredible. So these are the Hexa Pro lights. You guys can see that it's going to come with 10 panels. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way up to the top.
All right, now I'm gonna mute it. I got my coughing out of the way, guys. I really have a dry throat. I've been doing so many shows, so bear with me. Now, multi-panel kit. They are 3M adhesive. The 3M adhesive claims to be wall friendly to be able to pull off the wall. I am gonna actually warn you guys with that. Now, the more layers of paint you have on the wall, the more susceptible you are to kind of peeling a layer off or so. I kind of learned that lesson myself. But there is a trick around that I do want to tell you guys. A hair dryer. Take a hair dryer to it, heat it up so the adhesive gets a little bit loose, and it will peel easier. Really cool idea. Now, the panels works with the Govee app. The Govee app is completely free and works on iOS or Android. It's going to allow you to change all of the scenes. Now, these panels do have to be put in a certain direction if you want the lighting to affect the proper way. It will actually walk you through that in the app, how to set it up. The really cool part is they have multiple directions or styles with that set up, so you can actually make certain patterns, but you can design your own. Now, what I'm going to say is this reminds me of Qbert. If you guys don't know who Qbert is, we're no longer friends. No, we're still friends. Don't worry about that. Guys, 40% off of this set. Normally it's a $200 price tag. This is like $119.99 today. Now, with that being said, like I said, if you guys ever watched Wreck-It Ralph, Qbert's on there. But this is like the squares that he was on and standing on. It's really, really beautifully scened set with these. It's going to set off your gaming room, your child's bedrooms, or just your office space with the ambiance that you want. Or maybe even a movie room, guys. This would look good in a movie room on a sidewall. I love these. And of course, really, really beautifully well done. Phil, do you got this set?
I don't have that set. I got a lot of Govee stuff though. I was just looking through my app.
You guys look behind him. He does have some Govee lights going on behind him right there.
I got some back in the back there. They're blinking
away.
What's
funny is I'm surrounded by Govee right now.
Got a little bit going on there. It looks great though.
A little bit. Oh yeah, it's all hidden.
Show you my Govee.
You can't see it all because of the power stations.
That's powering the lights.
I've been streaming this whole time. I thought that glow was really popping, but wow, it's really blocked, isn't it?
You still get a hint that Govee light lamp stick is good too.
Yeah, you definitely can see the lamp. The lamp's cool. That's the original version. Sheila has their newer version, and I love that the base on the newer version lights up as well. This one's just a rope light, which is kind of what we're going to show you guys next is the neon rope lights. Now, we may or may not show you the video depending on who did the video.
PC Phil here for the drive.
Might be me.
Oh, it's Phil. We're not showing it. I can't do it, guys.
Showing it.
Yeah,
they look so good. They look so good.
We're showing it. Just chill. All right, you can voice it over. Here you go. Come on, man. Voice over the video.
Oh, these are the Govee lights. They're the 32.8 foot RGB-IC IP67 rated waterproof lights. These would be great to put, like I put on my front step, on my front porch, wrap them around the steps, and setting them all up for different holidays. This is the whole kit. Comes with a power supply, comes with all the ropes, and I do like the nice Govee branded Velcros that kept it all together and keep it nice and neat. Got all the stakes for it. You can go ground stakes with it, or you could take the other panels, the other attachments that you can screw into walls, or what I did was screwing them into my deck and keeps them locked in and secured. Like I said, they're waterproof, so I've had them out for well over a year, and every holiday I change the light patterns. Right now, I think I got red, white, and blue still for the 4th of July setting. And you can set them to music. You can set them for, like I said, for the holidays. You can set the brightness. You can set up on timers. You can have your smart switches, your smart light, your smart speakers. You could tell your ALEXA to set a color, set a mood, set a tone, and you can even bring up the app as well. There's all different kinds of scenes. There's custom scenes that you can set it for. There's always people submitting their own DIY modes. But the sky's the limit with these lights. You can have them show any kind of theme, sports theme colors, holiday colors. If you're celebrating something, if you're watching a movie, you can have them set to a movie theme. And like I said, the sound system on them that picks up the sound waves makes them all flare out too. I like doing like the meteor scene or like a sky scene or sunset scene. Like you could just go on for hours checking out all the different scenes that these lights can do. But
You
the
know,
colors are
funny
super
part
bright,
is
super
I
vivid.
personally leave this rope set strung up as a ring.
Yeah, it looks good there too. You've had that thing on there for days now, for weeks, just
I use
running.
it almost every Jackery show that I do in a lot of Dragon Blogger shows.
Yeah.
It's there a
And
lot,
the
and
one
it's
thing is
lasted.
you can
Yeah.
leave it like that too as well because it's not going to overheat because it's it's got that IP rating and it's heat resistant, frost resistant, rain resistant, and you can
Yeah.
see in the video here I got it all wrapped around my front porch, very nicely done. Looks really great at nighttime, and like I said, you could set it on a timer, you could set it whenever you want. You can just tell your smart speaker to turn them on, turn them off, and they're really awesome. I absolutely love these things. They make the house
You
look
can turn them
great,
on and
gives
off.
them a
You mean
nice
if I
setting.
say, Alexa, turn all lights off,
That's right. Everything
you
goes
just
out.
lost all lighting in the house.
Everyone just went dark. So smart.
Alexa, lights on. Oh, it only turned one on. Alexa, all lights on. There we go. Yeah, so it is voice controlled, guys, which is great. It does work with, of course, what's her name that I just said, and I'm sorry for messing with all of your lighting at home, but I had to do it today, just because we're doing and having fun. Now, fully waterproof, water resistant to a point. I'm going to tell you right now. Yes, the plug and of course the lighting is waterproof. The controller piece does need to be slightly protected. That plugs into, of course, towards the wall end. That, of course, is technically water resistant. It's not full on waterproof at that point. They do make an encapsulated case for those, which is great that they do it. Right here, he's showing you guys like the voice reactive moment with it, changing the scenes. These are beautiful. The lights are amazing. And if you guys see that what he's doing with that, of course, and if I move over to, of course, mine, you'll see that that's actually a rope light set just like it. Technically, that 4 lamp in the corner uses the same rope light inside it. They are bright and vibrant, but they have what's called a diffusing front. That front is called a diffuser, and it diffuses the light to make it glow a lot more. Some of your regular LED strips are a bead of LED, a strip, a bead, a strip, a bead, a strip, a bead, and so on. And that's how it kind of works with that. So with the diffuser, it makes it more of a straight on colorway with this. So really great set, beautifully well done. And of course, at $129, that's a really amazing piece for this. I love that kit. You're going to love it as well.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're gonna pop up and we're gonna show you guys the Anker Make M5. Now the Anker Make M5 is of course a 3D printer. Now this 3D printer is coming in at 43% off. Wow, I should grab that. We're gonna show you guys this 3D printer. It's either gonna be Nate or Nikita. I believe if I can get the link to work.
Here is the Anker Make M5 3D.
All right,
On
we are
top of that
not doing
discount,
this
I
to
see
you.
a $50 clickable coupon too.
All right, guys, it's got a $50 clippable coupon on top of that with us. Now, this is a really cool 3D printer. Now, this 3D printer is actually super fast. It's a lot faster than some of the others. It's a full aluminum housing build. It also has a camera to keep track of your print. It does what's called 500 millimeter or per second of print in fast mode. Now, it also has what's called smooth detailing, initiative control, error detection, and AI camera. Isn't that fancy? Now with it, it has, of course, the ring top piece that's going to hold your filament with this. Now, precise to 0.1 millimeter detail, if I can remember correctly on this one. So you're not going to have to do a lot of polishing on the edges with it. Now, the worry-free printing mode with the camera is actually kind of cool because you can check it from your phone or take a time-lapse record of it. It's also going to tell you guys how much time lasting of the print or how long the print will actually take with this. Now with it, 15-minute assembly is all it's going to take. It's got a 4.3-inch touchscreen, 7x7 auto leveling bed that will pop off. It's magnetic, so you can actually do that. It is called a PEI soft magnetic bed, if I can remember the steel plate name of that one. Now, it's got what's called filament error alert. So if an error happens, it's going to shut itself down and will notify you right away. Print resume after outages. So if your power goes out, it stops mid-print, but it will remember where that print left off at, so it can come back and start printing it again. Now, I'm going to say something about that. Sometimes when a print stops mid-print, it may leave some hairs. So when it restarts back up, you may have a little hair area, which you can polish off afterwards when done doing that. Right here is the time lapse that he's doing of this little, I think it's a dragon, but really cool one with this. Tyler, how are you doing? Definitely happy Prime Day. Thanks for joining us.
Up, Tyler. Thanks for stopping in.
But yeah, definitely a really well done printer that does move pretty fast. What we will warn you is, on fast mode, it will actually shake the table if your table is not very steady. So do know that. If you set it up against a wall, you may have a little bit of noise against the wall. It's not really, gonna make or break it, but it's just, a done perfectly piece for this. So if you need something like that, great price point right here. 43% off plus a $50 clippable coupon. You can't go wrong with that. You really can't. I like that. Really amazing piece. Now, you're going to see, of course, right there, that is a small print. You can do bigger prints. Don't worry about it. You can do tall prints. I was trying to get our buddy Merle on the team to print me something out the other day, but he said his printers are a little janky right now. I really want that Dragon headset.
Sheila's here. Hi, Sheila. Welcome.
No, not her again.
She's back.
She must know I was
Day 2.
talking about her. All right, guys. I'm going to choke. I'm going to cough. And we're going to move on after I take a sip of water.
Cheers, my guy.
Yeah. My voice is toast. All right, we're going into cameras that I believe most of us use on the team. Now, I have this camera. I think Phil has this camera. Sheila, yep. Do you have the Sony ZV-E1 or the Sony ZV-1? I don't know if you do or not. I know most of the team probably has this. It's a really cool camera. Now, mine's on a tripod over here. It's actually connected to a cable because I was using it with my Keystone Light for, of course, videography and of streaming. When I'm not using this camera, I use the light for, of course, showcasing products back here. The light does not come in this kit, just go in there, right? This is separate. This is my creation. This is what we're talking about, the Sony ZV-E1. Now, the Sony I can't even speak today. ZV-1, not E1. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. I quit. It's over.
We're losing James.
Right here, 4K HDR videography and can take still pictures. With it, does have, of course, a flip-out screen. The screen does flip out, and it can actually twist for you. Now, it has, of course, the lens that's pre-filled in and can actually pull outwards. The cool part about this lens is if you really wanted to, you guys can add an adapter that goes to the front to give it like a wider angled viewing range. It will actually 3M mount to this. I preferred not and didn't like it, so I pulled mine off. But it's kind of cool. Now, with this, it actually can take what's called an SD card slot if you want. Or on the side, you guys can connect it up with, of course, the HDMI cable, the audio-video cable, or your micro HDMI cable. What I will tell you is in HDMI mode, you're only viewing the photos and videos off of this. In USB-C, micro USB port, you can actually pull off the stuff off of this or use it as a web camera as well. So you have that access with this camera. This camera is probably used in 80% of the video content that a lot of us do on the team, if most of the team has it. As for me, I use this. I also use my Sony ZV-E10. That's what you guys are seeing me off of right now. So That camera right there is another Sony camera. I'm a firm believer of Sony cameras. For this to be 20% off, it's a really, really great price point today. Now, your focal and everything with this, it's an f1.8 to 2.8, what's called Zeiss Vario Sonar. It's a weird tone. I'm not into all that technical things with the cameras, but this will do 24 to 70 millimeter of camera angle, camera viewing. Now, it's a 20.1 megapixel camera, which is actually beautifully well done. It's got XMOR RS CMOS sensor with DRAM built in. This is a smooth camera, and it works really well. The best part is if you guys look at the back of this screen, yes, you guys are seeing a few little of readouts and stuff, but you can do clean readout where it does not show this on the screen. So when you're doing like what we're doing right now, you don't see this. The other part is when you're videoing, you have that option to have it clear where those watermarks are not on your videos or your photos, which is great. Zooming in, of course, is just literally sliding a little button, figuring out where you want it to go and zoom, and then snapping a picture, just like tapping it. Recording is one button. The better part is with this is what's got, I like to call content creating button. The content creating button means you guys can do defocus of the background and focus on that content only on that product. It's an amazing camera that works really, really well at the price point. Unfortunately, Meatface, Nate is doing the family thing. Nate is so busy with his child and work that he just doesn't have time to pop in and stream. We've tried to get him to come back, but he's just, got that young child he's got to, give time to. So totally respect his decisions on what he's doing. He still makes videos from time to time for us. We did try to get him to come stream for us. He's just, got priorities, and his priorities are in the correct place. I totally respect his priorities.
We'll let him know you were thinking of him, though. Thanks.
But we will let him know that you asked about him. So Sony ZV-1, guys, if you need a camera, that is a really amazing option. And a 3.2 aspect ratio, 88 millimeters of maximum focal length, with an optical zoom of 3 times, and of course that 1.8 f maximum aperture, you have the great piece. And add an SD card and it saves to it. Also makes. We're gonna ignore the doorbell. So, guys, great little option right here if you need a camera at a great price point. I love that price right there. Now, I believe we're moving over to what's called the BeatBot. Now, I know this is not a Phil product, so we're going to play the video. It's a Demetrius video. I think this is the Robo pool cleaner.
What's up, guys? Today we are going to be talking about this awesome pool vacuum right here made by BeatBot. This right here is going to be the AquaSense Pro that is going to be cordless. It is going to be a pool cleaning robot. So with this robot right here, you're going to have a little settings on the front side. This pool vacuum right here is going to have the power mode. You're going to have the pro mode. You're going to have the eco mode. And then you're going to have the quick mode. And also you're going to have the
Do we need the video?
standard mode.
Do we need the sound?
This pool vacuum can also clarify your pools.
We're going to kill the sound. Now, what this does is, guys, this is a really cool pool cleaner, and it does have a hook. It's going to help clarify your waters so you guys' pool is ready for that, of course, backyard pool day. Now, with this, it's got a 10,400 milliamp battery built in. Now, that means you have up to about 10 hours of surface cleaning or 5 hours with the floor cleaning on the bottom of your pool. Now, your motor lifespan with the brushless motor is approximately about 5 years of runtime or more with this as well. Now, it has a 1.8 gigahertz quad-core processor with 20 sensors built in to map out your actual pool surface. Now, that 9 motors that are built in that do 5,500 GPH of ultra-strong suction, which is actually really beautifully well done. It's got what's called effortlessly retrieval, where it will actually climb the wall, come to the surface, so you can actually grab it at the edge of the pool. It is a 5-in-1 comprehensive cleaning tool. It can do water clarification, water surface cleaning, floor cleaning, walls, or water line for you. Now, this is going to do well for, of course, some good pools up to about 3,200 square feet. So you have the option with that. So you have all the abilities to clean your pool and get it ready during that time. The debris bin can be pulled out and washed with, of course, your hose. You don't have to worry about it. It's like, I think it's a good deal. It's like $1,759. Normally $2,200 if I can remember off the top of my head. I'm not looking at the carousel right now. But it's a really cool piece. I love the option that you can actually clean on the top of your, the top of the water line. A lot of these cleaners don't do what's called pool line skimming. So you still have the floating leaves that you have to pull off. A lot of them are just bottom cleaning options. Right there, guys, BeatBot AquaSense Pro Pool Cleaner Robot. Now, we're moving over to a fill product, and these are going to be Olight, Olights.
We got some Olight flashlights here. This one we have is the
I'll take
Olight
a nap.
Baton 4 Premium Edition. If you've never owned an Olight, this one is absolutely my most favorite light. Let me open the box for you. Comes with a little warning label to let you know there's a divider that is preventing the battery from being used while shipping, just for safety precautions. But this is literally the battery. No, I'm kidding. This is the charging case for the battery. It's got the Olight branding and logo on it. Opens up like almost like a Zippo lighter, old-fashioned old Zippo lighter there. Has a nice fidget factor to it. So the flashlight sits inside here. It's magnetized. You can just pull it right out. This is the actual battery itself. I do like this OD green with the gold trim. Has a dual-sided clip on it, so you could actually drop it into your pocket. Or what I like to
Mine's
do is
blue.
actually put it on a headlight, on a headlamp like so, in case you're looking around. So very convenient double-sided clip. Let me open this up for you. This is IPX rated, waterproof. Does have a seal on it, and the battery stays right inside there. Rechargeable battery with the Olight logo and branding on it as well. It's a very nice gimping on this all aluminum body. Has a nice little gold trim around the edge of the LED light. The charging case here has a USB-C connector on it, so you could charge this battery. This also is a charging bank, so you could actually charge your cell phone with this. By pressing on this little dot right here, it'll give you the amount of battery charge still left inside this here. So this is a very nice feature. I do like seeing a LED status of battery meter on there. So since this is magnetic, just drops right in. It's not going to fall out. You can also turn on the light with this little button here, just by tapping on it like that. And if you hold it in, it'll actually dim it all the way down, and then it can dim it all the way back up as well, and then turn it back off. But this flashlight has a lot of different modes in it. Starts off with a moonlight mode. Also has that's our moonlight mode, to give you the lumens. That is coming in with a half a lumen. And then if you press it again, you got a low mode. That's coming in at 12 lumens. Press it again for a medium at 60 lumens. And you go with a high mode, which is a 600 lumen. And then if you double press, you get turbo mode. This is coming in at 1300 lumens. So this is a really bright flashlight for the size that it is, super small. And then one more mode is if you triple tap, we got a little strobe mode going on there. And then also right by the button, you could see, if you look really closely, you could see the battery meter and what level of light you're in. So it'll tell you how much battery it is and what brightness you're at. So when it's on low, you got 1 dot, bring it up another level, 2 dots, next level's 3 dots. I do like all these little fine options they've added to these Olight flashlights. And yes, I got it branded with my own name on it, PC Phil, just because. As you look into the box some more, it also comes with it's a little cleaning cloth here. Keep the battery contacts clean. As we go further into the box here, it does come with a charging cable, USB-A to USB-C charging cable, and a little wrap there to keep it neat. Got some documentation to show you how to use all the different options. And then another option, if I can get it out of the box, got a lanyard you can also add to the charging case here, a little spot for the lanyard. There's also a little hook there, like a sewing needle type hook, just to assist you with getting that lanyard onto there so you can carry it on your wrist or whatnot. But these flashlights are absolutely amazing. I highly recommend getting these just to have in your car or in your book bag, even throw it into for a holiday stocking stuffer or whatnot. But the charging is, it's also the charging port on the back is on the bottom of the flashlight here. And it also comes with um, magnetic. So if you have like something you want to go under the hood of your car, just slap it on there. Since it's magnetic, you go like so. And this also is a magnetic charging port as well. That cable comes with other different versions of Olights, so you can use them with different charging cables as well. And it'll stick right on there, it'll charge it, and you'll see the but since this comes with the charging case, no need for that. Just drop that in there and you can get your, as you open it, you can see your little status light right there for the battery. And then again, you got your battery meter right there, 0 to 100. And also, since it's also a power switch as well, so you can hold it inside the case and control the light. Can't say enough good things about the Olight products. Feels great in the
Now, it
hands. It's a
is,
very
of
nice,
course,
soft, matte finish.
25% off, so don't forget to jump on that because it is a beautiful one. Now, I agree, that green and gold is really cool. I have the blue variation of it. Now, I did not know we could have it branded with our names on it. No one told me this. I need one with my gamer tag on it. I'm just saying.
I'll work
and
on
I
that for
also,
you, sir.
I'm just saying, I need one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that you could actually have them branded. Like that idea.
Well, only certain level Olight fans can have that, so I'm kind of a special guy.
That's messed up. Messed up. All right, guys. Now we're gonna move over to the Olight O clip, of course, as well. This is an EDC flashlight, 300 lumens brightness that Phil also has on hand because, well, let's be honest,
I do.
he probably has one of everything they've made.
I just might. So yeah, this is the O clip. This is a great little flashlight to have if you're want to start in the Olight world. This is a good starter light for you. Very small, little, compact one. And again, I have a special branded one. This is the 17th year anniversary of Olight. They've been around for 17 years. I've been a fan for probably at least a decade almost. This one comes with a simple USB-A to USB-C charging cable. Your charging port is right here on the side. It's got the waterproof flap here. That's why it's a little tough to
He ain't got no
open up,
fingernails.
but
He's like me. Can't pull it out. He has
it's
to grab
in
a
there.
knife to clip it open.
We're good. We're good. We're good. We got this. So yeah, there's our charging port on it. And then as you flip it over to the other side, we have our button right here. So this has 4 different modes on it as well. If you just hold it a little bit, that's our moonlight mode. And that's rated at 1.5 lumens. And if we tap it again, we got our low mode of 10 lumens. We got our medium mode of 100 lumens. And then we got our high mode of 300 lumens. So that's a great little, for the size of this little flashlight, being over around an inch long, that's a pretty good ray of light out there. So also if you bring it back down, so then if we double click this one, we go into a red mode, also has red inside of it. Tap it again, turn off, turn it back on, double click to the red, hold it in, and then we got a flashing red, just in case you need to get someone's attention or you want to put it on a bike to have a car see you. So this flashlight has so many different modes in it. It's got the white, it's got the red. Also has a nice pressurized clip on here, and it has nice little rubber edges there so it doesn't scratch anything. If you want to clip it on your hat as well, you can put that one on your hat like so, or clip it onto something. And then this also is magnetic. So you can put this under the hood of your car, or if you're working on some plumbing, you got to put this on a piece of metal somewhere. So it's got a magnet on it as well. And then our power switch also shows the battery meter. Green is 75% or more. It can turn to orange between 25 to 50%, and then goes red if it starts to go under 25%. So you can keep an eye on your battery meter as well. But yeah, this is a super little, nice little flashlight. You want to bring yourself into the Olight world. This is a great starter light, having the 300 lumens and the red mode, all the different brightness modes, great little flashlight for being so small and yet so bright.
I have to agree. Olight makes some really good flashlights. Now, I think I have 3 or 4 different variations, including the Olight i3E EOS that Phil sent me at one point. That's still sitting here in the box. I actually just had it out. I play with it every so often. They're really bright, very vibrant, and of course, this one's like 20% off at $23.99. That's a really amazing EDC to be carried on you. Now, if you've ever been hiking or out in the woods or just having fun with family, even camping, when you get stranded and don't have a light to get back to your campsite, having a small everyday carry in your pocket is a really great option. And these do have great battery lives with them, so you can't go wrong with that price point. Now, because Phil is such an avid Olight fan, I'm going to let him do the next product, and that's not an Olight product, but it is the Anchorwork M650. Now, I actually have this exact same microphone. Now, I'm not sure he's using this today, but is he?
Yeah, we got
Oh,
the
he is.
Anchorwork
Look at
M650.
that.
It's actually
He's
right
got it
there.
on his hat.
You're actually hearing me live on it right there. This is
He flipped me off.
this is
What?
an amazing. I just got this mic set up. This is absolutely amazing setup. Comes with a charging case. Very nice charging case. You got your USB-C charging port on the back there. As we open it up, you can see my one mic is right there. Obviously, it would go into that hole. These are magnetized, so they'll just pop right in there. They're not going to fall out. So this one's actually charging.
Oh, wait, those are
and the
I
little
didn't realize you
contacts
could
are in
tip it
there.
upside down.
Yeah, look at that.
I've
And
never
then,
tried it. I've never tried that, so.
This is the battery. Let's say this is the
That's the receiver.
receiver. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the receiver. It's got the tells you if you're broadcasting or not. Since when I open it, it automatically engages the other mic. So then you'll see 2 meters show up. So they're both on. But this is like instant on, turns on, ready to go, ready to synced up. I've got my power cable, USB-C put in there just so I don't lose power. And I got my audio jack right there that's going right into my computer. And so that's how you're hearing me today on this Amazon Prime
I'm gonna
live
teach
stream.
him a little something that he probably didn't realize. So you don't have to have that audio plug plugged into your PC. You can just use the USB-C connection to your PC for the audio. You don't have to have the 3.5, which is really cool. Now, that 3.5 connection is technically for your cameras. It's for like your DSLR, ZV-1, ZV-E10s, or your Canon cameras. So that's what that 3.5 is for, which is
Since
a
you
great
mentioned
option.
that, this
Yep.
does come with that right cable.
Yeah.
That's what it
So
comes
that's technically the cable. So he really didn't have to have that plugged in, but since he did, I mean, it's probably making it a little bit clearer for him. But USB-C
Yeah,
to
he doesn't wanna have
USB-C
any-
guys connection to your PC will work it just fine. Now, one other thing we will talk about with that receiver is it actually has a hard drive space built in. That receiver can actually record sound straight to it, and then you can pull the file off later to use it as an overlay. Now, he's going to show you guys some other pieces that come with this, but I just had to get that part out.
Yeah, no, I didn't even know that either. Thank you for letting me know. So yeah, it also has your iPhone adapter on it, so you can sync it up to your iPhone, and also my favorite, USB-C for Android-based phones. So you can plug these into your phone, and it'll sync to your phone. You could record right to your phone, and then again, you can just watch your battery meter on here. I do like setting this up. I can use this to the little clip on here. You can clip this onto your shirt or something, or onto something. I actually like it that it does mate right up to the Sony ZV-1 camera. It clicks right into there, so I always have it ready to go, and I attach my 3.5mm wire to this and then into the camera when I'm creating my content. And the sound quality, I mean, you're hearing it now live. I was blown away when I first started using this. It sounds so crystal clear. The highs sound great, the lows, the mids, and it sounds so natural. My voice never sounded better. So this is an amazing Anchorwork setup for content creators, for vloggers, and the actual distance between the receiver and the microphone can reach around 600 feet away. So you got some good distance that you can travel if you're,
So now some other cool tidbits
something.
about that is that actual receiver is touchscreen. So you can slide through the menu sections. You can go into what's called noise canceling area and remove background noise with the noise canceling. It also has what's called a gain control. So you can actually adjust the gain of the microphone up and down to make it clearer for you. And no, it's not locked. So that screen's not locked. He's just going in the wrong direction. You can also
Yeah.
go up and down to go into different settings as well. So there are other settings with it. It's a little finicky sometimes. I'm just going to be honest. If you're not looking at it when you're staring at it to do it, I've had this problem live as well. So you do have all the different settings, and each mic will do the same thing. The cool part is you can't have the same voice on the same microphone. So if both microphones are going on that at one time with the only one voice, it's only going to record in single channel, not dual channel, which is kind of cool as well. It's a really beautiful piece. Now, I will tell you, if the carousel will ever change for us, it's $129. It's like 41% off. What I will also
That's a
tell you
deep
though
discount right there.
is they have a white variation of this kit. The white variation actually has a purple little piece to the front. These are customizable, so you can actually take off that front little piece and change out the colorway of that front disc to your own color liking. Now, if you have a really good person that can 3D print, they could probably print you up one as well. But Anker makes these, so very cool little piece. Now, if Anchor Adam is happening to pop in or watching, I still want that purple disc.
Still waiting on that one.
I am willing to buy it as long as you can send me a link to it, sir. But really great microphone. I love them. I've actually hot swapped these live to show you guys these in many streams. Worth the money. Really, really worth it. Now, he said you guys could use it on your phones or you could Android and iOS. You can connect it up to tablets. You can actually connect it up to your MacBook Pros through the USB-C ports. You have all the connectability that you could ever want in a microphone that's going to do really, really amazing stuff. So if you guys need Anchorwork M650, right there for you. Don't sleep on that deal. I'm telling you, if you're a content creator, you want that microphone. And it's got a good box. It also comes with wind socks that he didn't show you as well, and a carrying bag.
Yeah, they're inside here.
I tend to not show those either because it's just a lot of. Do we need to know all of that today?
They're still in the packaging.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You're good. You're good, buddy.
Okay.
I've actually
All
never
in there.
used the
Right,
windsock, even outside with the background removal. You don't need it half of the time. So really cool.
I'll probably use it when I go outside.
Now we are gonna pop over if we can get. Oh my lord! Guess what, guys? It's a James earbuds. Now these are. We're gonna ignore James and James here. This is, of course, the Tozo T12s. Now, really beautiful earbud set at a great price point. I say that they're like $28.49, $28.49 with this earbuds. Good battery life, great sound quality, multiple ear tips, has a charging cable. The sound quality is where it's at for the price point. And Evans is here. Everybody run. Quick. Hi. How you doing, Evans? What's up, Evans?
Hello, Evans.
All right. Now, this set actually comes in 5 colorways. You have blue, you have black, you have champagne, you have red, and, of course, rose gold. Now, Bluetooth 5.3 also has what's called the Torjo Orgix technology that has a built-in diaphragm that produces the sound through the 10mm drivers to produce a 3D sound quality with it. And it's a mouthful to get that out sometimes. Now, 48 hours of backup power on the case, 11 hours on the earbuds, and of course a 1.5 hour fast charge. It is a wireless charging capable device, so you don't have to have it plugged in. If you want to, use the USB-C port. Now, water resistant and waterproof at IPX8 rating. You heard me right. You can wear these in the rain and not have to worry about them. I love it. One-step pairing, pull up your Bluetooth, connect it up, you're good to go. It's the sound quality of the price point of these that are going to make you really, really want them. Now, yes, they have a microphone built in. You guys can use it for chat. They are touch control, touch sensitive. It's a really, really amazing product at a great price point. This is probably really must have at a beautiful point. Now, we're going to move over to the EXA. That's right, EXA Star Engines. I think Phil's got these. I think I sent these to Phil. We'll let him do this one.
So yeah, these are the EXA Star Engine Pro PC gaming headphones. These these are super soft. So just to say right off the bat there, it's a very nice design. Comes with a lot of different adapters to accommodate your connections. Even comes with a nice, very soft bag to keep your headphones in with the Exa branding and logo on them. And in the box, it's got the USB-C connection that attach right to the headphones. You've got your USB-C connection right there. You got our mute buttons in there. Mic button is in there. The volume button's on here as well. And also the other microphone boom port is right there. So
Yeah,
go
you
into the
can get
box.
that out.
I know. It's not like I've been up as early as you have.
Exactly.
So going into the box, we've got the 3.5mm to USB-C connector with the Exa logo and branding on the nice wrap there. And also another USB-C to USB-C connection there for an extension cable. And also the microphone boom with the 3.5-inch goes right into the, got to be in one spot right there. So that's right there like that. It's got the R&L, so you know which ear each cup goes to, but these are super, super soft. I could not believe these are like clouds. They're so soft.
Told
And
you.
also the headband's a little bit
Told
adjustable
you,
there
man.
as well. Stretch them out or bring them back in. Super cushion, very soft cushion on the top there. And again, with the Exa logo and branding on the top. So I plug these in. Try and plug these in.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
You'll
You don't have
see.
to plug them in.
Yeah, but there is a really cool looking halo green light that goes right here. When you're got them fired up and on, they like kind of pulsate with a nice green light. But the sound is truly amazing in these things. They have all the bass you need, all the highs you need. I have not tested the microphones. I have not actually used that.
The
but
mic actually works
rest of this-
really decently well on this set. Where this headset stands out, guys, is in actual gaming mode or video mode because it has a 7.1 surround sound to it. Now, I'm not going to tell you it's a true 7.1. A true 7.1 means you have multiple speakers throughout your house or throughout the sitting area. This just produces that 7.1 sound perfectly well. If you ever went to like a YouTube clip or another clip to test out the 7.1 surround, it will pop that sound around you perfectly well. It is a mind-boggling how beautifully well done this set is for an under a $50. It's one of the pieces that I couldn't believe that does as well as it does. Now, with that
and
being
with all the
said,
different adapters, it's
I'm gonna let
compatible with
him
all the
talk for a
different
few minutes.
systems.
I have to grab the door because somebody's knocking on it. But go ahead, Phil.
So yeah, these headphones are compatible with all kinds of different PCs or Macs, Xbox, PS5. So you can talk to your friends while you're gaming. Has the USB-C connection directly into the headphone jack here. Even comes with a adapter that you would attach to go to the standard USB-A connector too as well. In case your device doesn't have USB-C, it's compatible with that. And like I showed you before, we've got the USB-C to standard 3.5mm driver adapter as well, in case you don't have all the other adapters. But it's compatible with all the different systems and works great. It sounds amazing. So you can talk to your friends. You can even use these for video conferencing, for webinars. If you have a meeting or something, you want to look like the the gamer in the chat with the cool looking
Thank you,
headphones. And I do like this green. It's a very nice looking setup. Again, I just can't emphasize enough how soft these are. These feel so nice on the head. You don't even know they're there. They're super comfortable. Put them on. They're like,
I
don't even feel
agree.
like they're there.
They're a
soft.
phenomenal headset. I mean, if you are looking for a headset that's going to last you and sound great, and you're not going to want to have to break the bank, Exa Star Engine Pros right here are the way to go. You're not going to regret it with this set. Great sound quality in the mic too. It really does do a decently well done job with the microphone. It's just a headset
It's very
that
adjustable too.
boggles me every time I mess with it. Now, I've done a lot of Exa products. I probably own a majority of their actual pieces. A lot of them blow me away with how well they're developed and done for the price point that they sell them for. It's one of those things. Now, I have a gaming PC back there in the corner that connects up to the TV. I have an Exa gaming headset that connects to it that I use over there. It is beautifully well done. If you guys need a set right here, guys, it is a great price point at $46.89. You're not going to go wrong with that. Thank you, Phil, for that. Now, we're going
As
to move
well. Thank
over
you.
to a bunch of show and tell with James Day. Show and tell with James. You guys like show and tell with James? We're going to talk about the TP05 70 My Tire Inflator. Now, this, of course, can do anywhere from 0 to 150 PSI. Now, on, of course, the front, it actually has a flashlight. So if you guys want to use the flashlight, you guys can do that. You'll actually have to power it on. Once we power it on, we can turn that flashlight on. Standard mode, SOS, or, of course, high flash Viz. Now, with it, it has the tire inflator nozzle that is, of course, removable, but also has a carrying pouch to put it away inside that, so you don't have to worry about it. Now, with this, of course, guys, you have the inflator nozzle that can go up and down anywhere from 0 to 150 PSI without an issue. Now, you have 4 modes with this. It's got basketball mode, bicycle mode, car mode, where it has already preset in tire pressure for that. And that's actually kind of cool with that. Now, you also have the bar mode where you can change bar out to KPI or PSI. That is really up to you with that, where you change it to go into that mode. Now, right there, you guys can see car mode is preset to 36. You'll literally just then tap it, and it comes on. Now, it's not the world's loudest air compressor, but it really does phenomenally well for, of course, tearing up tires. This is not going to do, and I'm going to repeat this will not air up your semi-tires. It's not going to do your semi-tires. It will do your trucks, your SUVs, and stuff like that, but your semi-trucks are way too heavy for this to actually do that. If you need a tire air compressor at like $29.99, 70 mi's got you covered, guys, with the TP05 right here. And it does come with your charging cable, basketball inflators, and everything you need, and a beautiful little carrying bag, which I'm not going to, bore you guys with today. That is a really great kit. I like this. This is probably going to end up in my kid's car at some point when we are done showing these off a lot. So,
I got an
really
air compressor
cool
in every
piece right
car
there.
as well. Good to have.
I have the large Loki and Thor jump pack and air compressor I use for myself.
hmm
But I gave her a different one that she was using. Not sure what happened to it, but whatever. What's up next? I think we got another 70 Mi. This is going to be the 800S. Now we're going into dash cam mode. Before we go into dash cam mode, we're going to tell you guys about the hardwire kit that I will always recommend you get for your dash cameras. 70 Mi has their own kit. There is 2 variations depending on the dash camera you have. One's going to use a USB-C, the other is going to use a micro USB connection. This is, of course, the USB-C variation. On one side is the USB-C cable and a very long length. On the other side is, of course, is your controller to produce that power that you need without surging power. With that, you're going to have 3 wires. You're going to have your ACC. You're going to have, of course, your VCC. Vehicle control, which is like your remote, and then your AC is your constant hot. You will have to solder those in and find those with that. You also have your ground wire. Your ground wire is going to go to any ground point that you presume will work for you. This is going to give you a permanent power source instead of using a switched USB port. And I like that option. So 70 Mi has that, guys, for you if you need that with that on hand. Now, with that being said, we're going to show you guys the 800S. Now, this is, of course, a 4K dash camera. Comes in this beautiful little case. And inside, you're going to get an amazing camera that does do GPS and is app enabled. First and foremost, you're going to get this little pamphlet. This little pamphlet's going to have some anti-static clings. These anti-static clings are meant for your window to stick your dash camera to the front window. There's also 2 for your rear view camera for the back window. Use those because then you're not permanently sticking them to your window, but they are nice and secured without an issue. Inside here, you're going to get a trim panel tool. You're also going to get, of course, the USB-A to USB-C, or micro USB on this one. Micro USB power cable to power it up. This is a long cable. That means you guys can actually tuck it, hide it, and run it without having cables throughout your whole car. You're then going to get, of course, the AV cable. This is your audio-visual cable for the backup camera. It is nice and long and can be strung up as well. They said, hey, why not give them an adapter? This is a cigarette lighter adapter, dual USB-A ports. Use the red side for your dash camera. And that trim panel tool that you guys are going to need to hide those cablings for you. Now, with it, of course, they also come with the actual 3M adhesive sticky tape for you. Now, with this, the backup camera is right here, guys. This is a beautiful camera that actually can rotate and be put in places with this. I really like that. Now, 3M adhesive sticky for you guys as well with that. Now, remember, it is a main 4K camera, 1080p in the back camera. With that, of course, it's a great option for you to have a backup camera. Cameras are really, really important nowadays to protect you and the people you love. Now, it's got the plate right here. This plate is actually removable, so you can slide it off if you need to take it inside and access files that are on it. Now, it also has an SD card slot that you can put in there. You can actually get the one in the carousel. It actually comes with a 128 gigabyte SD card with this one. Now, with this, it has a nice large 3-inch IPS LCD screen. It can actually do 24-hour parking mode, and of course, is a position piece with this. Digital David, how are you doing? Yeah, those Tozo earbuds are amazing. Yeah, David, you're supposed to be relaxing. Yeah. I wished I could relax. I still
the
have
mower's out in
couple
the yard
hours.
cutting the grass. We're not showing it today. It's working now. It's not taking a break anymore.
Really cool piece. Now, this, of course, is 4K. It's got the Sony IMX 415 sensor built in. We'll do night vision as well, so if you guys want night vision, it'll do that. It is a 3D DNR with a 7 lens lens on the actual camera lens. Now, f1.8 aperture with that lens that can actually zoom in and read license plates for you. Built-in GPS, which means, guys, it's going to work and track you and tell you guys where that actually recorded at and the speed you were going. This is amazing piece. I recommend it. Now, it's $159, but there's a 30% clippable coupon for this device for you. Guys, dash cameras is where it's at. 800S is a really beautiful one for you. Definitely check that one out if you need a camera like that. What did I miss over here? Who's getting in trouble?
Getting some praise from Digital David. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, QHH and KYY is a really great company. I will agree with that.
They got some good screens.
They really do. They do some amazing stuff. But I'm going to tell you guys, dash cameras really are meant to help you out. Because if you guys have ever been in an accident and there's no proof that it wasn't your fault, dash camera could save the day. Same as if your kid comes home and there's a new ding on the car and they say they didn't do it. Well, either they did or didn't. Well, the dash camera can prove that as well. Hardwired in and you're good to go. What we're going to show you guys is the Omni. That's right, Omni X200. The Omni X200 is, of course, a rotating dash camera. It's got a 2-phase motor system. Comes in this beautiful little box right here, and this is actually going to go in my car once I get my car back. Now, inside here, of course, you're going to have the pamphlet. It's going to have the anti-static wrap. It's going to have all your cabling that needs it. With it, of course, you guys are going to get the cigarette lighter adapter, just like the last one I showed you. But it's going to come with a nice long cable to hide that away. Now, this is a USB-C style. I'm going to recommend using the hardwire kit for this because, let's be honest, hardwire, then you don't have to worry about the cabling being everywhere and plugged into the adapter that you may need to charge your phone on. Because that drives me nuts as well, never having it plugged. Now, the version we have in the carousel is the black colorway. I actually have a slightly different colorway. It is, of course, red and black. Now, like I said, it's got a 2-phase step motor. This 2-phase step motor means it will rotate itself if it's been shocked. So let's say your car got hit and it feels the G sensor move. It will start rotating towards the side that it actually rocked from and start recording. It will lock record. It has what I call a fisheye or curved monitor so you can see everything. It also has this very cool little piece up top with no nails. It's hard to move. But that is your mounting piece. Now, that mounting piece means you can actually tip it or angle it off your windshield. Maybe you don't have a flat windshield, it's curved. This will allow for that to happen. It is 3M adhesive. They do come with a couple extra of those if you need. Touchscreen and everything in between. Now, what's cool is this one does not have to have an SD card. It's built in, 128 gigabytes. eMMC Square style storage, right? The even better part is the app access. You can record straight to the app. You can actually connect up to it. It is Wi-Fi enabled and Bluetooth connectable as well with this. Now, two-phase stepping motor means you're going to get 340 degrees of rotation, but it also has 140 degrees of viewing angle, which means you have a full 360-degree viewing, which is nice. I love that they did that. The hardwire kit is called Kit UP03, which I just showed you guys. That UP03 kit means you are permanently wired in and you don't have to worry about it shutting down at night. Now, it's not going to draw power unless it feels that sensor taken or moved, and it's really cool. f.1.5 aperture with this. It is zoomable on the camera. Really great piece. 30% clippable coupon on this one as well. $199 normally, but 30% clippable coupon is going to bring that down decently well for you. Definitely recommend getting this dash camera right here. It really does some cool stuff. It's got some eyes that flash on when you're running it as well. Yeah, just weird like that. So dash cameras, guys, dash cameras. I'm going to have to put one of these in my kid's car too. If you trust her driving. She's in
I got
the
them in
other
all
room.
my cars. Gotta watch out
We
for
have-
everybody else.
I think we have one more dash camera from 70mi. This is going to be the A510. Now, the A510 is a really, really current dash camera. Now, this dash camera has got what's called Starvis 2 IMX675 Sony sensor. Now, this is that dash camera. Now, this is, of course, in the box. It is now a full 4K with the 1080p backup camera. You still have both anti-static clings like I showed you in this packet. But inside this packet right here, there's another little piece that you probably didn't realize. It comes with an SD card. So it does come with a 64 gigabyte 70mi SD card built for this camera. It does have, of course, the two different styles of anti-static clings. You'll stick these to your windows and then you'll stick the cameras to it. There's also a user manual that will tell you guys how to use this if you really need that. Just saying. Again, like the last one, you have your USB to USB-C charging cable. You also have your audio-visual cable, and you have that cigarette lighter adapter if you need it. All the cabling is perfectly long and perfectly well set to string up in a majority of almost all cars, including SUVs, which is kind of cool. It's got a nice length that'll reach to the back. Your 1080p backup camera is just this. This is it. It does rotate, so you can actually position it in the angle you want so you can see it. This is where you're going to connect up your audio-visual cable with it. Now, the camera itself, if I can actually get this put down, is a little bit smaller than the last one, but still has that plate. The plate does come off, so you guys can actually pull it off the window if you need to take it inside. SD card slot, power slot, and of course your audio-visual slot with this. Now, this has actually got a 2-inch screen, IPS screen for you for your viewing. Has, of course, your menu buttons and a rotatable camera to point to the position that you need with this. This has got a 20% clippable coupon as well. Now, with this, the front camera is, of course, 1944p or 4K. It's got built-in Wi-Fi and GPS. It can actually determine your speed and the area you're in. The front camera is 140-degree field of view. The rear camera is 130-degree field of view. It has built-in G-Shock sensor and, of course, loop recording, super night vision, parking mode, and app control for that. It's a really good one, but the clarity of the sensor that they use, that Sony Starvis 2, that IMX675, with the My Color Vivid solution that's built in, is an amazing sensor. This really has some very, very clear photography and videography when using this. This is where it's at. At normally $139.99 with that 20% clippable coupon, that's a great deal. It's a phenomenal deal. Dash cameras are really going to be the future of saving you guys when you guys need saved. I definitely say check those out. right there, of course, 70 my products for you. Hey, I appreciate that, Diddle David. We lost Phil. Not sure how we lost him, but we'll bring him back on screen. His thing timed out, I think. He was not being active.
A little nap, but I'm back.
Yeah, can I take a nap? Was that an option? Wait a minute.
Maybe.
No one told me naps were options during stream time.
Sheila takes naps all the time.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna not say it. You're trying to get me in trouble, Phil. My luck,
Never,
she's
never,
watching
ever.
me and she's about to come after me.
There she is. She's creeping.
We're moving into Tom Talk. There she is. Grandma woke up from her nap. Oh, it's magic. I'm going to be sleeping. Don't think I'm not. All right, Tom Talk 360 protective laptop carrying case. This is, of course, the 14-inch variation in ash blue. Well, we got ash blue in the carousel. I actually have the black variation, so I'm just going there. Now, this is, of course, a double-pocketed style case. You got the back pocket right here. That's going to do well for notes and stuff. You also have that front zipper pocket as well. Now, this front zipper pocket is going to allow you to put, of course, all of your cable management, your watches, your wallet, your keys, and, of course, everything inside. It is a water-resistant front case. Now, it's got, of course, shock-absorbing side pieces on the corners to help protect your tablet, your MacBook, or whatever you use it. The side edge is where you're going to pull it out, and you're going to be greeted with, of course, the actual interior. This is super soft. Now, if I could crawl into this and sleep, I probably would, because that felt is so soft. It's crazy. Feels like a nice, really good throw cell. Throw pillow? Yeah, that's the word. Throw pillow. I like this. This is kind of cool. Now, you guys probably saw me yesterday talk about the fabric. It's amazing fabric on this. It's nice, strong. It's going to be like almost tear resistant. It's not going to be fully tear proof with this one, but it's a nice little powerful storage system for that. Now you have that key ring holder to put your keys on, or like let's say an Apple Tag to track it if you guys lose it. Beautiful military grade protection with this one. So if you wanted to chuck it like that, don't worry about it. It's going to take a tumble. It's going to be fine. Now, yes, if you throw it on the corner of your product, you may ding up the glass a little bit, but we're not going to worry about it. So it can actually do that. Now, it's got a beautiful handle to carry it around, so if you guys want to carry it, it's a good thing. Now, $28.75 or $28.79 for this is a good deal for your tablets. What I will tell you is there's a 13-inch version, a 14-inch version, a 15-inch version, and a 16-inch version. So if you need, Tom Talk's got you covered, guys, with that one. Now, I believe I'm going to show you guys, and I am awesome. This is the one we were having fun with yesterday. This is, of course, the EDC sling bag. Now, what we were having fun with this actually yesterday is this has got ballistics material. What's a ballistics material? Ballistics material means I can actually do that and not cut it. Now, you're probably wondering, well, hey, that's not really doing anything. That's not sharp. It's not cutting. Well, I'm going to let you guys know that is actually a sharp knife. So you don't have to worry about that. It's going to cut what you need where you need it. This knife is super sharp. So much so that I'm tearing up plastic bags that I probably shouldn't be doing because I need those. But I'm not going to worry about it. So it's got a nice tear resistant with this. It's got a very cool little sling back piece that you can strap around you. It is fully adjustable and it does come unclipped for you. Now with this, it's got a few pockets, of course, as well. It is water resistant. Back pocket does open up and has organizations and pockets so you can actually put stuff in there, like your wallet or your phone. The front pocket, of course, you have another pocket up front. This is going to have a little bit more organizations with a little bit of pockets so you can put change, cabling, or organizations. It also has the ring holder for your keys, so you can actually clip your keys in here so you don't have to worry about them falling out when you open the pocket. With this, though, you have one more large area pocket. This pocket does have, of course, multi-pocket pieces. You could fit a full Nintendo Switch in this, so a Nintendo Switch would fit in this without a problem. You can put the cabling in, of course, the other areas, your games, and of course the pockets with this. Now it's a sling bag. I'm not a really fan of sling bags. I don't carry bags, but for those of you that like sling bags, this is a great option. Now, yes, of course, this is the black and red variation. There are different colorways with this out there. Of course, with that ballistic material, you don't have to worry about it. It's not going to, of course, tear up. I think there's like 7 colorways with this. You have a small, you have a medium, and a large variation as well. So there are, of course, 3 different sizes on top of that with this. So that's a really cool piece. Carry sling bag right there from Tom Talk. A good price point. This is like $32. Now, I was told to actually show you guys one more product from them. This is going to be... You're probably like, hey, he's got more products. I do have more products. I'm actually supposed to show you guys the sand colored variway. We're going to grab this one right here. This is an electronic organizer pouch. This is going to allow you to organize all, and I mean all, of your electronics in one little pouch. This is, of course, the sand colorway. I have the black variation as well. It's got a zipper that will actually open and pop open. Inside here, you're going to have some tags that you can just pull out. This has a lot of organization pouching. So you guys are going to have, of course, the back area. They could throw like a phone in if you really wanted to. You're going to have a zippered mesh pocket as well with this. That zipper's closed. Then you're going to have the nice middle area to throw whatever you really wanted to. And then you have 3 more pockets in the back. You guys could put cell phone cables in it. You guys could put change. You could put makeup, whatever you really wanted to. This would even work as, let's say, a toiletry little travel pouch. For the kids, guys, you could put their little, game consoles in, your handheld consoles, the smaller consoles, not your Switch. But it will fit that. It would be great for like your AirPods, your USB flash drives, or anything in between with this carrying pouch. Now, it's a nice, smart organization piece to keep your cable organization down. 2 ways of carrying it. You have, of course, the lanyard on the back, or you have, of course, the side little handle pouch. This would fit pretty much anywhere without it. Now, it's 100% made from recycled materials, which is also a really, really cool option with that. Comes in, of course, 2 sizes, small or medium. Comes in 3 colorways. I have the sand, which is called the sand color, but there's a navy blue. I believe there's a gray and a black variation as well. So if you guys need one of these digital packet gear holders, got you covered with this from Tom Talk. This one's actually like $15. Soccer gal, how are you doing? Oh, look, it's Phil time. Phil's ready to go back to work, guys. He's like, send me on, boss. Send me home.
Let's go, buddy. Let's do this.
All right, well, let's get to the right scene.
Ready for our next product.
I'm ready for lunch.
So here we have the QQH portable monitor. This is the 15.6-inch model. Comes with some documentation and telling you how you can connect it to your PCs, laptops, gaming consoles, switches. Comes with all the cables necessary to power it up. You got your standard AC to USB-A to USB-C power brick. Comes with the HDMI to mini HDMI adapter and also a dual-sided USB-C to USB-C cable. And all your ports are right here on the side. We've got our headphone jack. We've got our USB-C port. We have our HDMI, mini HDMI port. We got our track wheel here and also volume control because this does have speakers in it. And we got our power button right there as well. Our speakers are right here on the back. Or if you want to do the headphone thing, you could stick them right into that headphone jack. The standard 3.5mm jack on the side there. There's a very convenient foot kickstand right here. It could fold out. You can go into portrait mode or in a landscape mode, either one you want to do. It's a very nice gray material, very high quality build here. This thing only weighs 1.5 pounds. It's like paper, feather light, very light. But this screen's great for connecting to second screens, or if you need to duplicate a screen and you want to see more real estate. If you have a cell phone, you can hook it up to a cell phone. If you want to watch a movie, if you're camping, you can even plug this into a standard little power bank because it uses such minimal power. Power ratings only a few watts, but the color quality, the 1080p full HD colors is great. It's got a 16 by 9 inch, 16 by 9 aspect ratio, shows 16.7 million colors. When I first turned this thing on, I was blown away because it was like this, the picture was just like jumping out at me with all the color and everything. So this is a great option for a portable monitor to put on a shelf, or if you want to bring it with you to watch a movie, hook up gaming consoles to it, hooking up cell phones to it. Has all the ports necessary to plug into anything or another TV or whatnot. But blown away by the weight of this, so small, and the picture quality, amazing. So this is brought to you by QQH. The price today, we're looking at $60.99 on a prime deal with 32% off, 86% claim. So this deal's flying off the shelves. So if you need another screen, now's the time to jump on this. And now that I'm looking again, we got a $5 coupon you can also click on. So you can't go wrong with this. 15 inches for $55.99. This is
Yeah,
the
you
deal
can't go
right
wrong
here.
with that. That's
QQH.
actually a good deal. Great little piece, of course, from QQH. Now, we do have another QQH product. It is actually a triple monitor stand. This is a 14-inch version, 1080p and IPS screen. Now, Phil actually has this as well. We're going to let Phil play with this one just a little bit because, I'm sleepy.
You can go take a nap now, James. I got you.
All right,
So
cool.
here we are looking at the QQH triple monitor setup. This is a great setup to have in case you have a laptop and you want to extend the screens. You want to get some more screens to look at. And this is IPS monitor. It's got your power button right there. Also comes with your comes with a flash drive that has the software on it for the drivers in case you need to load the drivers on here. It's
Whoa,
a
that
dual-sided
normally doesn't
USB-A to
happen either.
USB-C USB flash drive to have the drivers for you. Comes with all the cables that you need. Let me just show you that. You got your dual-sided USB-C for video and sound, and also has a USB-A adapter in case your device does not have USB-C video and audio output. And your standard power brick with USB-A to wall adapter to power it with the
He
USB-C
does. He
connection
does
there.
have the moves. I agree.
Two little plugs are right here, your USB-C connectors, just power and data. That's all you need. So this screen setup looks great for a laptop, and if you want to triple your real estate on monitors, so you can do more, have more screens up, watching videos on one, doing work on another one. Has this really nice carry handle as well to move it around. As we swing around the back of it, also comes with another kickstand, just comes out like that. Comes out really far, about 90 degrees, so you can have it at any angle you need to. Has the rubber foot there to keep it stable. And then when you're done with it, you can simply fold this up nicely. Just make sure you're folding in the one side first because it's the shorter end, and then the other one lays on top of that. So when you fold it all up, you got everything all ready to go. You can put it in your bag, or in that other bag that we were showing before. Might even fit in that one to carry with you. Super great portable option. Again, this could be powered with a simple US power bank as well. It uses such minimal power. But yeah, this is the 14-inch full HD 1080p IPS laptop screen extender. Plug and play, works with Mac OS, Android, Windows. Fits 12 to 16-inch laptops inside the center here. And it looks great. Looks very professional in case you're on the road and you need some more screens. If you're working in your car, you could even use this, anywhere you want to be. And
What's even
you
better
got
is
your menu
there's a
buttons.
$15 clippable coupon on top of that 33% savings. So it's going to come
That is
down a little
correct.
bit more. Now, like you said, it comes with, of course, that flash drive with all the drivers. Now, I normally do not see that happen with any company to this date. So for them to throw that in there, that's actually really cool. Now, I've actually still see companies sending out the CDs. Which is just redundant to me because like nobody plays a DVD or has a CD in their computers anymore.
No,
So we
not at
have to
all.
go searching through their site to find the right file to upload the drivers, vice versa. For them to throw it on a flash drive for you is really, really cool. Now, I am always cautious about flash drives that get sent to my house. I don't care. It's just one of them things. Now, right there, he's powering it up. You guys can see it come on. It went to
Yep.
black
I just
screen
used the
because,
simple power
well,
bank to power that up.
there's nothing else connected to it. So that's all he's got right there. If he connected
Right.
up a phone
Just
to
like
it,
that.
which he could do a phone to that, like through the USB-C port, he could power it up and show you guys it in mode, or not. It's a really great option to extend out your workability. If you guys work from home and do multitasking, this is a great option for those. Or if you're traveling. Like he said, guys, you can actually rotate this around into like a triangle. You guys can flip it on its inside itself backwards or put it in landscape mode. It's up to you, however you use this. You pick and choose. You're at the control of this device. Really great piece at a great price point if you need a triple monitor like that. QQH, it got you covered. Now, he also has one more triple monitor set in the actual carousel that he's going to show you. This is, of course, from KYY. Now, I'm pretty sure, I don't want to misspeak, but I'm pretty sure it's possibly the parent company of QQH or the vice versa. But still very cool little products right here.
These are really great. This is the KYY model. This one's very solid build. Just picking it up, it's a very nice solid build. Again, you got a nice handle on here. You got your dual screens, and what do we got? The again 14-inch 1080p full HD. This one also has your power button here, your menu button, and plus and minus buttons to go through the different settings here. The again power port and data port. Simple USB-C connections are right there. As we swing it around, we have another foot on this one. Very nice sturdy foot. Comes out to about 90 degrees. You can set it on your desk at any angle that you need it to. Very solid build. I do like this model. It's a nice gray looking model. Again, this one comes with a flash drive with drivers on it with the USB-A and C adapters.
I need to know,
Again,
is the flash drive the same style of drive as the other one? Do they look the same?
Oh, yeah, they do.
Are they the same model of flash drive?
Don't know that much. There's no wording on them, but yeah, they're
all right, cool.
pretty identical.
No, it's what I needed to know. So I'm going to say they're pretty much probably the same company.
Yeah. No, they make great monitors. These pictures look great on these things. And again, this one comes with your dual-sided USB-C adapter with the USB-A adapter for your video and audio, and your standard USB-A to wall adapter to the USB-C power brick. And again, you can just power this with a simple power bank if you needed to, or if you're on the road, you need extra monitors with your laptop to get more done. These screens are great. They're, like I said, 1080p, USB-C powered, works with Mac and Windows and even Android. You can hook your cell phone up to this thing if you have extra screens, you want to watch a movie or something. So this is a great build. You can, again, this one can be folded out all the way to a triangle in case you want to show some other people. You can swing it all the way around into a triangle, so people out in front of you can see what you're looking at. If you want to extend it.
Super cool and super handy to be able to flip it around like a triangle or put it in different positions. I think that's one of the coolest pieces that's been added to that kit because sometimes you can't have all three screens out, and to be able to just flip it, or even like he said, you have a table with multiple people there and you're trying to show them, like, let's say a diagram or the rules for the day or what you guys are going to break down for the day, to have that monitor set up so they can see on their sides plus what you're seeing is a really cool option. Now, another great option with that being is if you're doing, like, let's say you're doing a job interview and the employee is reading out the handbook. They could have one of those screens pointed to you so you can actually read the handbook with them, which is another amazing idea. I think KYY did a phenomenal job by adding that with that foldability. It's really good. Now, what really I'm going to say is I think that's like 35% off. It's like $299. Oh, yeah, Sheila's right. That would actually be good for homeschooling. Hey, Phil, you should start homeschooling.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
You should start homeschooling.
Awesome.
Yeah, you need to teach those
kids
about
good things about having more real estate for monitoring.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Phil's got the moves. Who's Phil? Phil's got the moves, Sheila says.
That's nice.
Moves like Jagger.
So right there, guys, triple monitor from KYY. Beautiful little piece. Perfect little setup. Check it out. You may just need one of those pieces. And it's got all the cabling you could ever want. Now, with that being said, we're going to flop camera views away from Phil for about 3 minutes, maybe 5. I don't know. We'll see if we can get through this. Now, we're going to show you guys another KYY monitor. Now, 15.6 inches in a beautiful little box. 1080p IPS display. Now, we're going to go into this. 1080p, of course, connectability. Has all the cabling, like kind of Phil just said. It's got the USB-C cable. It's got the, of course, the other USB-C cable and, of course, the HDMI cable. His may not have that one. Now, with it, it's got a little case. Now, with this, of course, the case opens. I have no fingernails. I can't get through the magnet. Magnetically shut case, right? Inside here is, of course, the portable monitor. This is the K3. Now, the K3 is a nice 1080p monitor. Now, your housing may look a little different than mine does. Yours may look a little optional. This is, of course, a different little case I put on it. This is off a different one. So yours is going to look a little bit different. It's going to have a foldable front cover. This one just allows you to slide the whole thing inside a pocket, and that's why I like this and kept it for this one. Now, this will still work just like what we're kind of showing you. So you're going to set this up. It's going to go into a tipping version just like this, and this is going to allow you to set up your actual monitor so you can actually position it and set it up on a table. This will allow you to mirror your phones. It will allow you to mirror your screens. It'll allow you to duplicate or extend your screens on your laptops, your tablets, or even connect up a Nintendo Switch or an Xbox. I've actually had my Nintendo Switch plugged into this. I ran it off of the Jackery Explorer 100 Plus for over 3.5 hours with the Nintendo Switch and this device connected. Very bright, very vibrant. This is literally a $69.98 product. Does really, really well in the colorway, though. What I'm going to tell you is I'm going to be 100% honest. It lacks in loud speakers. It's got speakers. They're not loud, but they will, of course, give you some sound with that. And, of course, when you're done, you guys can put it back in, of course, the case. Yours may close a little different than that than mine, but KYY has got you covered with these prime deals on these monitors. From the triple monitor to the single monitor, they all have their place. And I'm going to tell you, I've actually had my phones connected onto this, and they work for all of the issues. Now, if you guys need, take a screenshot. This will tell you guys how to plug it in, how to connect it up to like your switches, your phones, and of course your other laptops. On the back, we'll tell you how to use the stand. It will teach you how to use that stand and set it up. Some of these are a little bit tricky for old people like me. KYY portable monitors at a great price point, perfect for you, of course. Check those out. You're going to love them. Now, I am kind of moving slightly faster because we are running behind yet again. We're going to go over 2.5 hours, but we got Phil up next with a screwdriver.
So yeah, we have the Phanteks S1 Pro. This is an electric screwdriver. This is a very nice portable device that has metal casing, definitely like that. It's got a nice cover on it. It says this side up, obviously. So we're going to pull this up. Inside here, we have our electric screwdriver. Just push it in to eject it. That's our screwdriver itself right there. Got our forward and reverse buttons right there. And as you push the button, light turns on so you can see. In case you're in a dark area where you got to get a screw that's really deep, you can see it a lot better. You've got 2 torque modes and an off manual mode. So if you need to just do a hand turn, you can just turn it off and then turn your screw. Otherwise, you can go into torque mode. 2 different modes there, high and low. You've got your USB-C charging port on here because it has a 2000 milliamp hour battery in it. So when you plug it in, you'll see a nice little halo light lighting up to let you know that it's charging. And when the light stops blinking, it's fully charged. As we dive deeper into this cylinder here, we'll push into the side here, and we're going to pull out all 16 bits that are very nicely organized. You got your Phillips heads, your flat heads, your Torx, your Allen, and a couple other ones that they're all magnetized in here, so they're not going to be falling out. So as you pull one off, simply just push it into the screwdriver itself, like so, and you're ready to go with it. Find that power button and go with it. So I use this, oh my gosh, every day just to get to taking apart computers or laptops or changing batteries in my kids' toys, where the battery panels are, the screws are, and with it always ready to go, it's always got its power ready to go, keeping it recharged. It's always ready to unscrew things, take panels apart, take little devices apart. And I love the little storage case. Looks like a futuristic little cylinder thing. Just push the screwdriver back into there, give it a good click. It's good in there. And then put it inside of its casing. Simply just slide that right in there. Give that a click and you're all set. Put your cover back on. It's all set, ready to go. Put that in your toolbox, in your car, so you have ready to go to take anything apart with a screwdriver. This is brought to you by Fantech. It's on a 22% off discount today for Prime Day. We're priced at $69.96. Highly recommend
Sheila,
having
you
one of these.
definitely should get a
Anything.
Fantech product. I actually have 4 of their sets of screwdrivers, and I use them. It's one of them products that I actually
Me
use
too,
quite a bit. It's I have
definitely.
3. I have 3 of them sitting right here alone that I use for all my electronics in here. Sometimes, and of course, tearing apart the Jackery products just to see what the insides look like. Don't tell people I did that. Now, I also have their very large piece that actually has a fold-out table kind of piece that you can actually tear apart, magnetically stick screws and everything too. They have really, really amazing options. And right there, of course, the NEX S1 Pro is definitely worth checking out. Great price point, $69 for that one. Very good deal. Now, we also have Phil with the S7 vacuum. And
Yep,
Victoria's
moving
here.
right along,
Watch out,
keeping the
Victoria's here.
Fantech theme going. What's up, Victoria Diaz? Hashtag 777s. How are you? Happy Prime Day. Hope you're getting your sales in today. So continue with the Fantech theme. We got one of their pocket car vacuums. This is the V7. I actually leave this in my Jeep all the time because, if you got kids, they make messes. So I keep my Jeep clean. This is a nice carry bag that all the parts come in that stay in nice and neat. Keep it organized. So the vacuum right here has a nice cover on it. Keep it clean. You just take this cover off here and you got your vacuum. It's got the filters in there. You can see through here to see if there's any debris. That's your input hole right there. You have a nice little screen that when you turn it on, you can actually see it turn on. It's Fantech. And then you got a low mode, and you got a high mode. And then when it turns off, it reminds you to take the debris out and put it in a little garbage can. I absolutely love that little animated screen on there. Super creative. And with knowing how much time you got
Mine
left or how
don't
much
have that.
battery life you have on it left is really convenient. In order to clean out the debris, simply just give this a little twist. You pull that apart like that. You can get to the filter just by giving that a little twist. I don't want to shake it too much. Might be a little bit of dust, but it's got a dual filter in here, it's got the metal grate, and then your paper filter in there that can be replaced. And then you just put it all back in once you got all your debris dumped out. And you can put it right back together like so. Line it up with the lock. Got to find your little dot there. Like that. Lock it in. And you're locked in. The other accessories that come with this vacuum are in the bag. You've got your crevice tool. You've got your little brush attachment tool that you can put onto the crevice tool to scrub out some debris. Nice little nylon brush right there. And then also it comes with another brush to clean out any debris that might be stuck in the filter or inside the vacuum
OMG,
itself.
we're actually using. I'm using a Sony ZV-E10. I believe he's using the Sony ZV-1. Which
I have
camera
a
are you using right now?
ZV-1, yes.
Yep, ZV-1.
I got the Sony ZV-1. Thank you for
So
the comment there, OMG. Thank you. Appreciate that. So yeah, this is the Fantech Slim V7 Pocket Car Vacuum. This is everything you need. It's rechargeable. Comes with the USB-C charging cable. Your charging port's on the bottom right there to keep it all charged up. And you got your status light right there to let you know when it's charged up. This is got to have one of these in your car if you got kids, or just, if you've gone to the beach or something, you want to get the sand out of the back of your car, any dirt that gets in it, and get in the seats. With the crevice tool, you can get inside the corners there and everything. And I absolutely love that it's rechargeable. You don't need to plug it into anything. It's always ready to go. And convenient carry bag with the Fantech logo and
hey
branding with
Justin,
it.
how
You
you
get to
doing?
stick it all in here, and then you're ready to go. And also comes with this nice little cap. Keep it look nice and slick look there, right there. Put it all back into your bag. Tie it up. Put it under the car seat. Put it in the trunk. Put it in the back of the car, or if you've got a fancy car, go into the frunk, wherever you want to have it, so it's ready to go. This is brought to you by Fantech, the
Did you
Slim
call it a
V7
frunk?
pocket car.
Did you really call it a frunk?
That's what they're called, aren't they? They're frunks now. Those
I have no
cars with
clue
the engines
because
in the
my
back.
car doesn't even have cargo space.
I wonder why.
Guys,
yeah,
Fantech,
Fantech
they make
Slim
some very, very
V7.
phenomenal products. I agree. Phil's got a great piece there. I actually have one that I use in my car, just a different variation. I also have, of course, the Eufy variation. So really great pieces. Justin, doing pretty good, just running on lack of sleep. And for OMG, I'm actually using the Sony ZV-E10 camera, which is a mirrorless camera. We also use the Sony ZV-1s. Phil's using the Sony ZV-1. The Sony ZV-1 is actually in the carousel today on sale. I actually have the Sony ZV-1 sitting here as well. They really are a very clear 4K camera. If you're into videography, content creating, or just want to use a nice camera to like even video chat or stream your gaming, they have a great option. They also have what's called clear screen. So that's why you're not seeing any of the lettering and numbers that you would normally see on the camera screen for you. What I will tell you though is if you're using them for streaming purposes, go in and turn airplane mode, I think it's airplane mode, off or on. And also go in and turn off your warning for the hot temperature. Because if you have it set to warn, it will shut your camera off during stream. You can bypass that. They don't get hot enough that it's going to hurt it. And when you minimize most of the settings for like streaming purposes, you don't have to worry about it as well. I can tell you that I've actually used my Sony ZV-E10 for the last almost 2 years, multiple times a day. Yesterday I had it on for over 10 hours of streaming. Did not shut down once. The one camera I can tell you that did shut down on us that I learned yesterday was my Tiny 2. I think 10 hours was a little bit too much for the Tiny 2, which is a big deal. I mean, sometimes they're going to get hot. They're not going to burn up. But yeah, the Sony ZV-1 and ZV-E10 are a very clear and very beautiful camera. Literally, and the autofocus is amazing. I mean, you don't have to worry about it. It gets the product and object when you need it. At a great price point. I think the ZV-1's like a $500 price point today. Phil, of course, is messing with his zoom. I don't use zoom because I'm a fixed camera. I like it set enough away from me. If I really wanted to, though, yes, I can actually change that as well. And I could scare you guys really, really bad. Now, that is a manual zoom that I'm using right there. There's also the zoom on the camera that will zoom in even more on my camera, which is a little bit different. Some of the lenses, I have multiple lenses for mine. So different photography, different videography. So a lot of these have multi-zoom fixtures and then connectability. So the Sony ZV-1, though, has a fixed lens. It does not have an extended lens, but you can actually get little like widescreen pieces that will stick to the front, which will change the angle view. Phil, do you use one of those?
No, I don't.
Okay, so we had one on mine. We used it for a little bit. I did not like the way the 3M adhesive stuck to it. I noticed that it started popping off slightly, but they make a better 3M adhesive. I just was not willing to do that. So, I have multiple cameras. I use the other cameras. It's just what it is. So, yeah, a lot of great stuff in those cameras. They do amazing stuff. Including, I'm not sure why the carousel's not sweeping back to it. The camera also has what's called it's product viewing. I can't remember the name they actually have for the actual setting.
Showcase.
Yeah, showcase mode. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
When you click that, it will actually focus on the product and defocus the whole background. So it's only giving you what you really want to see, which is kind of cool as well. So yeah, really great cameras. They do very, very well for what we are doing. Of course, the Sony ZV-E10 is a little bit more in a price point. I think it's like about $1,000. The ZV-1 by itself is like $500 today, a little over $500. I think we got some pluggable devices. It's going to be a USB-C power meter. Was that you or me?
That's on you.
Oh,
I have no pluggables.
okay. So we're gonna scare myself. Karen, you ever wondered what? Wow. Don't need that guy talking. All right. If you ever really actually wondered what your power draw of a device is, or if it's actually drawing the power that they claim that it draws through that USB port, well, USB ports are actually really easy to check with this actual power meter tester. Now, this is, of course, pluggable. When it connects up, you're going to plug it into the port. You're then going to plug the device into that. So you're going to plug that into your USB-C port, and then you're going to have a USB-C device plugged into that. You're going to use your cabling. Between that cable and the meter, it's going to determine the actual draw of power that that device is actually drawing. I love that idea. And right here, you guys are seeing that it's showing you guys for, of course, by hitting the switch, it flips the screen, whichever way you're reading it. You hit it back, and it'll show you guys the voltage, the wattage, and, of course, the draw of it to determine if you're actually getting the right draw. Now, that can actually help you in a few ways. First and foremost, maybe you have a flickering issue when trying to charge your phone or something. This will help determine if it's the phone or the cable. If you can't read a draw properly, it's going to do that. But if you're just trying to see how much power you are actually pulling when charging a device, let's say you have your iPhone, you want to make sure it's getting that full 18 watts of charge that it claims it can do. By plugging that device in, it will actually tell you if you're getting that. Now, there's a couple factors that I'm going to warn you about, though. If you don't have a cable that can pull that much power, it's not going to read the power that it says it's pulling. So it will have a downside to it. Just make sure that you have the proper things when trying to determine that actual power source. So that's a really cool piece. I like that one. Very, very amazing little option right there. I still have it.
I like that too. That's got the USB-C connection because I have an old school one with the USB-A connection.
So,
I've been looking for one of those.
and that's what I liked. Now, I saw you had a cable with one built in or whatever it was. Was that you that had that?
Oh yeah, I had the USB-C connection with a little screen on the end of it, made by
Yeah.
I think Sabrent. It tells you the wattage going right through it.
And that's what I said. Those things are really cool. Now, I have a larger one meant for. We can change camera views real quick. I have a larger one that I use that's meant for bigger things. Now, Phil did freeze for a second, and hopefully he's back right now. Now he is. When he bounces off screen to type stuff, he kind of freezes his screen. And we're just going to laugh at him about that. But it's really cool to determine that. Now, I have another one for like your house plugs to determine that if your computer's pulling the wattage it's supposed to be pulling, or your power supply or AC. Now, that is all really, really nice when you get a $400 electric bill and you're trying to figure out what device in your house is pulling that much wattage. What I'm going to tell you is if you're in my household, you don't have to actually look no further than the back of the table behind me, because my electric bill this month from charging those things was crazy. I'm mind boggled. But they also raised our electric bill by like 10%. Yeah, it's what, it's life. You got to have electric. So, hey, if you guys want to get away from paying your electric bill, though, Jackery's got you covered. I just use a Jackery power station and some solar panels. That's where I'm moving to.
That's it, off grid.
I'm debating it. If I get my house, I'm going solar.
There you go. I got them. I got the panels on the roof.
I just, you got to do it. All right, we're going to move over to a 6-inch mini chainsaw that I believe Nate is dangerously using. But it's a really cool saw.
One powerful mini chainsaw. It's cordless, has 2 batteries, and it's a 6-inch, 32
We're
feet
watching it.
fast
Sheila,
power
where you at?
cutting. And it's a 3 amp hour battery. And it comes.
It's a Sheila video.
Well, you see, there's a
Sheila working with the
cover,
hardware. Very nice.
and there is the bail, and there
Put those
is
gloves on,
there's where the
Sheila. I
oil
see your
goes,
hands.
and
Careful with those nails.
in here.
All right, guys, I can kind of talk over this so she doesn't get too lost in her own voice. This is actually 6-inch electric chainsaw with dual batteries, and it does come with, of course, the goggles to protect your eyes. It's going to come with the chainsaw, of course, I think it's a sharpening blade. You're also going to get the chain lube. That's actually quite important. You're going to get a cleaning tool and everything else in between. Now, it has a carrying case. Some of these don't actually come with the case. This one does. 2 batteries, so you got double the runtime. That means you can chop down more branches than you have. Now, it has a chain guard. The chain guard is semi-important for people that are not used to running these saws. I always recommend the chain guard if you don't know what you're doing with the chainsaw, because the chainsaw can kick back, and you don't want it to kick back, and you want it not to throw all, of course, the saw towards you. Now, you saw how quick it made of that blade. It chopped through that really quick. Now, just like Nate, she's scaring me with the usage, but we're not going to go on there too far with that, guys. Just remember, go out a little farther, start off slower, then go into full power mode. It's a really cool chainsaw. I actually like the Emulives. Great price point with these. This is like $79. Phil knows. What? You do?
Big Latin.
Why?
XA.
What did I miss?
She said, does it make me look XA?
I didn't see that. I don't know Pig Latin, so I don't know. Really great
like that
chainsaw.
chainsaw
This
has
is a
that
21 volt
you know, how much
chainsaw
oil's
too. Yeah, don't ask me, man. I'm not hip to the lingo.
in it. We'll teach you. We'll teach you a thing or two.
I'm a little younger than that. I just look really old. I play the role of an old guy. Phil missed it. When I said that, I said, I play the role of an old guy.
Keep the hat on. Don't take it off.
Hello, Jennifer.
Jennifer
just
Lude.
sticks. No, they don't
Hello,
just
Jennifer.
stick. All right. You guys can do a 6-inch branch with that. You guys can go a little bigger if you really wanted to. It's just going to take you to cut through both sides. But nice little piece. It'll definitely work well for trimming those tree branches, cutting up those little logs around the house, or helping with the hedges. Great option. Great option. I like that. Now, we have Jennifer in chat. Jennifer, of course, is going to make fun of me and say, nice things about Phil, which is totally fine, because we love Jennifer around here. Now, Sheila
You love
is
Jennifer.
just going to disown me because, that's just what she does, because I don't know how to stop. I kid, guys. We have a bunch of fun around here, of course. We like to make jokes, and just enjoy and chat with everybody. Now, we're showing you guys amazing products, amazing deals today for Prime Day. Of course, it's the second day, final day. What I'm going to tell you is, don't sleep on these deals, because they are really, really phenomenal deals with some of those. Now, with that being said, we're going to move over to the Comfyair Shiatsu neck and back massager. I can almost guarantee this is going to be a me video. And if it's not, I don't know who it is.
It's a Comfyair Shiatsu.
Oh, it's not me. Wow. So I actually just did this actual massager not too long ago, so I figured it was going to be my video. What I'm going to tell you is, it's our long lost friend Aster.
Oh, Esther.
Yeah. Neck and back massager.
All right, guys, we don't need the sound of this because I do know the product. It's a 2D, 3D massager that actually has a remote control. You can pretty much set it anywhere you want to use this in. If you want to put it in your couch, set it in your couch. Put it in your dining table chair, you can do that, or your computer chair. It can sit anywhere. Now, if you have a portable power station, plug it into your car and sit and use it in your car, as long as you're a passenger. Don't use it as a driver. With my thin client work PC won't get very low. Wow. Guys, you're just a whisper. Put your earbuds in. Hey, type that to her.
What is
It could be her age too. Try earbuds, Sheila. Earbuds. There you go. Now with this, guys, you have multiple modes of massage and, of course, intensities that you can adjust. It has nodular balls that will rotate and airbags that will inflate as well. You have, of course, your neck massage, your back massage, and, of course, the vibration of your actual bottom, which is nice. It has a flap over cover that, of course, can be removed and is washable, so you can get that clean. Now, if I remember correctly, this one does have heating as well, so you get that little heated massage too. I should go pull this out of storage because I could really use a back massage, or just wait until my wife gets home. But whichever one comes quicker. Now, with it, it's a great piece. It is $159 for this one. It's like 20% off. This is really nice, very portable and acceptable. If you guys need a massager of this style, Comfier really did do a good job with this one. Of course, Aster did a great job with that video as well. I miss Aster's videos. Now, if you don't need just that style, we can talk about the full body massage mat. Now, this is going to be able to lay pretty much anywhere you want and use it to get that full body massage.
This is the full body.
It, of course, is another Aster video, but we can talk about it. It's going to come in this package. It's going to be able to roll out. This will fit pretty much on any bed, couch, surface, or floor that you want to lay it on. Now, this does have, of course, head massage, back massage, and it's going to do the full body with it. Now, the pillow on the top of it that does, of course, your head massage does have a cover that is fully washable, which is great. It is also detachable, so you can unzip this. Now, it has 10 vibrating motors, 4 heating pads, and does do multiple modes of massaging. Now, with that, you guys, you can do knee massaging, neck, shoulder, and, of course, shiatsu. It is about 69 inches by 22 inches wide, so 69 inches long. You have 5 vibration modes, 4 spot regions, and 3 intensity levels with this. The heating level can actually go from about 86 degrees Fahrenheit in 4 minutes all the way up to 131 degrees in temperature in 15 minutes, which is a great time speed with this. Now, it has a nice controller and a pocket to put it away in. It's going to do well. Now, you don't have to just lay down. You can actually set this up on a couch and sit on it just like you would with that other one. The variation. Now, it's $95.98. So, yes, it's cheaper than the other one, but does more massaging throughout the full body. It has a double rollers up top and an independent controller for the pillow. The pillow has its own button, so you do have to click that separately to activate the actual pillow to run. And that's not bad with this. It's a really nice piece that's going to do very well for the massage. Phil, you should probably get your wife one of these. Or that chair that Sheila has and won't share with us.
I know.
So right here, you guys can see Aster's laying on her bed, getting that full body massage. It's a nice piece. Now, yes, it's only going to do the back area of your massage. You'll have to roll over to the other side to get the front. So, full body massage is a little contrary, but definitely will work very, very well. Way better things. There you go. She's got us plugged in so she can hear us. So, all that stuff I said beforehand means I'm not in trouble.
We'll help you anytime.
Let's talk about Comfier hand massager.
Look at the Syncom hand massager. So if you are prone to arthritis or you work in an industry where...
Alright guys, we're going to do the video by ourselves. This is actually Mrs. Dragon Blogger video, which was very, very well done. Now, this is called the Comfier hand massager. It actually has a bag to carry it. It is, of course, rechargeable. It comes with a bunch of gloves. Those gloves are meant for the heated massage or massage oils. The heated massage is going to make your hands sweat. Now, it does, of course, have double heat mode. It has, of course, 3 intensities and 3 different massage modes as well. This, of course, is fully rechargeable and portable. You're going to stick your hand in, and it's going to have these airbags that's going to squeeze around your head. In the bottom is a little pivot ball that your palm will sit on to help get that nodular massage right in that point while massaging around your fingertips and your hand. Now, the lighting determinations which mode you're in and intensity and heat with this. It is ambidextrous, so you can use right or left hand with this device, which is actually kind of cool. Rechargeable, so it's portable. You don't have to worry about it. It's got, I think, like a 2-hour runtime max. It's got like 15-minute auto timer where it will shut off after 15 minutes. I actually had one in the black variation, which was beautifully well done. Now, at $55.27. It's a great price point. Very, very well done. Now, I'm checking to see if there's a clippable coupon with that. There is. So there's another 5% clippable coupon on that as well, which is really, really beautifully well done. Hand massages is where it's at if you're an avid gamer or a typer, or even, like to go out, hunting and stuff. Your hands can cramp after a while, like pulling a bow. Just get that massage when you need it, and you definitely have it. Gave the chair. What? No
She was so
way.
sweet. It was the sweetest.
What am I here? You sent it the wrong direction. Hey, what's that promotional code for?
There seems to be another promo code on that Syncom hand massager page underneath the other clickable coupon. So
like
yeah,
that.
pile up those coupon codes and the discounts for Prime Day sales.
There you go. There you go, guys.
Yeah.
So, hand massager, Mrs. Dragon Blogger, thank you for the video. Much appreciated. Now, I believe we're going to be going over to the Benevolence. I cannot pronounce this for the life of me, but Mrs. Dragon Blogger can.
Today we're taking a look at the Benevolence Large Jewelry Box. So if you're like me and you have a lot of jewelry, you know that you can always use something for storage. And this would be perfect for sitting on your nightstand, on a dresser, and even when you need to store coins or maybe some cufflinks, a watch, things like that. This all-purpose, really luxurious jewelry box.
Now that I know how to say it, I can say it.
Has a lot of features that is going to keep you organized.
She does.
So I'm going to show you inside, and then I'm also going to show you what you can really do. This is large, so you're going to have 2 layers here. It is that velvet material, which is going to be very nice. It's not going to scratch any of your jewelry up. What you'd get is about 5 hooks for necklaces or bracelets. You also get 1 large pouch here, which would be really great for accessories or things like extra earring backs, anything like that. Maybe a polishing cloth, which I like to keep in my jewelry boxes. That way I easily have access to my jewelry cloth, and I tend not to lose them. So you also have 21 earring holders.
And that's not even my favorite color in the world
either. That's going to be really nice. You have this whole area for earrings.
There's more.
You also have 6 compartments that are going to be really great for keeping yourself organized. And on the bottom here, you have actually got a lot of cubbies. Large compartments, which is going to be great for pendants, or if you have some chunky type of bracelets, things like that. Earrings. You're also going to have 7 lines for rings, and that's really easy. You're going to be able to fit a lot of different rings in there, which is really nice. Especially you can travel with this. Go ahead and throw it in a duffel bag or something like that, and you can definitely travel with it. You also have the small 4 compartments here, and this can be for anything. Those loose backs, any of your different accessories, maybe some ring sizing.
So with this, you got a multi-compartment storage area for all of your jewelry needs, from your watches to, of course, your earrings, to your bracelets, to even your necklaces. Very good organization, and it has a clasp that will latch around. Now, once you lock it in, you're good to go. Now, it is a velvet green colorway that's going to do very well. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you're using some of those cubbies and you're just throwing random earring backs in there, you may shake it around. So do know that, if you're using the open cubby holes, that smaller things will move around with this. But it's a nice organized piece with that, of course, from Benevolence. Very good organization piece. Now, we also have what's called the Lola Rose watch that Mr. Dragon Blogger did. Now, this is, of course, a malachite style watch, which is kind of cool.
And he sent us 2 of these.
Now, this, of course, is the malachite watch that's, of course, nice and very beautifully done at a very good price point of $129 today. It's about a 24% sale today. Now, with that, it is, of course, a gold tone watch with a leather band and a malachite face, of course, on front. Now, it does and will take a battery. It's not an automatic watch, so if you guys need to, you'll have to have a battery swapped out. Just going there with you. Now, It comes with this very beautiful carrying case. The carrying case does have a drawer on the bottom, so you guys can put like matching earrings or a necklace down there or bracelet that you can take with while traveling. So you can put your watch in there and a couple little organizations of jewelry so you can travel with it or just want to set it up. It's a gorgeous watch. Now, it of course is made in London, if I remember right. The band right there, London is where it's made. So that is where you're going to get it. Of course, London from Lola Rose. Nice little watch. Very, very elegant and dainty for you. Really cool price point, too. Now, we have another Benevolence. I believe this is going to be the Benevolence LA Gold Choker. This is, of course, the gold tone watch or gold tone necklace that I actually haven't seen.
Today we're taking a look at this gorgeous 14 karat gold over silver Benevolence Opal Minimalist necklace. So if you're like me and you like minimalist kind of styles, this is definitely going to be one. You have the 13-inch chain, which is choker length. It does have a 1-inch extender attached to that, and the opal bead is about 3 millimeters. So this is set in that rich buttery 14K yellow gold over silver. It is really comfortable to wear, light, perfect for summer, but you're going to get all those beautiful colors coming out of the opal when the light shines. Very comfortable. You do have the special beaded.
It is a really nice necklace. I'm just not sure how she does a necklace that tight. I can't do tight necklaces. I don't know what it is about me with tight necklaces. Not one of the things, but that looks really, really nice. And actually at $16, you ain't going to go wrong with that. Now we have 3 more products left to show you. We're going to start off with, of course, the Dream Pairs two-tone braided strap heels. That's kind of cool with this.
Cute shoes by Dream Pairs. Now, if you know anything about Dream Pairs, they make really awesome decorative shoes. Pretty much anything you want, anything you can find with Dream Pairs. Now, you see that I'm wearing these elegant black with the white crystals, and it's just so elegant. You can wear this up or down.
Look over to see what was written.
But these are gorgeous, really decorative.
Yeah.
I really like the bling. So if you're really into bling, this is definitely.
Guys, this is a really cool, nice, of course, heel setup. Now, like you see, it's studded and, of course, beaded. Now, of course, with jewels. The cool part is they have multiple sizes. This is not the only size that you can get. There are multiple sizes on there. You can find the size to fit you. This is going to be perfectly set for any setting, honestly. You can wear this, of course, to a nice night out or just around the house if you really want it. I take what... I take a sandwich too. I'm really hungry. I'm right there with you with the food part. But please. Really nice pair of dress shoes. Dream Pairs does a really good job with these. They have multiple pieces, and these are coming in around $34, $39, which is a great price point with that. We also have one more pair of Dream Pair shoes on here as well. This is going to be, of course, the Dream Pair strappy heels.
Taking a look at this really cool pair of Dream Pairs, kind of that sandal look, but also has a really nice kind of wedge heel on it. It's not too high, so if you don't wear shoes that are really have a heel on them, this is going to be that wider heel. As you can see, you have the faux pearl motif with little crystals, and so that makes it a shoe that you can really dress up or dress down. But they're really comfortable, and I noticed that these move a little bit. Okay, so what that means is you can kind of move these if you need to adjust it a little bit, which is really nice. But all in all, these are a really cute shoe. It will go with pretty much everything because...
Now again, guys, Dream Pairs, multiple sizes and variations for you. Again, another $34, $39 with this set. Really great pair of sandals if you're looking for that. And they are, of course, jeweled for that nice decoration. You got a pair for your daughter's wedding. And, of course, mine were gold and light and dainty. Yeah, and they actually are pretty much true to fit, too, which is kind of cool with that. Now, we're going to do, of course, a brand new Sheila video. We got a brand new Sheila video for you guys today. This is, of course, the Lee Farfetta We'll let her say it.
Yourself in comfort.
Ooh, let me get some popcorn for this one.
Alternative
All right.
comforter. It's a
Hold on.
all season.
I have a problem.
This is the queen's size.
The video is super low in this recording. I'm gonna have Justin re-edit that.
It's white. You can put
Quiet.
a duvet cover.
Can you
over
hear it?
This is the duvet insert. So it's reversible with 8 corner tabs.
Alright guys, I would love to play the sound in this video. It is super low. I don't want you guys to miss out. Now this of course is a duvet cover. It's a down alternative comforter. Now with that being said, this is actually a really cool piece. It is of course the queen size cooling comforter. It is reversible duvet insert with 8 corner tabs. It is a luxury soft comforter style. It's an 88 by 88 inches. Now they also have a oversized queen, oversized king, twin, full, and standard king as well. With this, it is a microfiber fabric. It is of course soft to the skin and of course friendly. It is nice, lightweight, and warm and breathable with this of course as well. Now, it is a multi-layer design. You have that light and fluffy filling in the middle. You have that microfiber outer layer. And, of course, that warm, luxurious on the top. It's a really, really beautiful piece. And, of course, right here, guys, you have this nice little white standard color that she's using on her bed. She's saying Hazel slept by her all night with it and approved of this being on the bed. What I can actually tell you is it's what's considered 300 GSM in weight for this. It's 100% polyester filled cover with 100% polyester shell with that microfiber insert. Really nice little piece and works out well on that beautiful bed. And I'm going to start coughing. I apologize for that, guys. I've actually been talking so much for the past few days that my voice is starting to go. Now, I'm looking at the carousel. It looks like there's 2 products in there, but I only have 1 link in here for the last product. So we're going to show you guys, of course, this Crystal queen size mattress for the last piece. Now, this is a really cool bed in a box for you as
Crystal
well.
10-inch.
Now, this is, of course, the 10-inch thick memory foam mattress topper, which is really nice. It's a really cool piece right here. Now, of course, Merle's got this for his house, but we have the 12-inch version in the carousel for you. Now, what this is a multi-design style. So you actually have multi-layers inside this. It's a breathable fabric. It's got cooling technology. It's got hypoallergenic, but it's got individually wrapped coils in the spring pockets. You then have, of course, a foam padding, and then you have, of course, the memory foam layer as well on top of that, which is like an 8-crate layer. Then you have the fabric top layer with this. What I will tell you is it weighs about 35.9 kilograms, or almost like 100 pounds of weight. So do know it, of course, does this. Anyone here, I need an unboxing. Unfortunately, I cannot answer that live. You will have to actually write the channel with that. Now, back to this. The 10-inch version and the 12-inch version is going to weigh about 79 pounds. So you'll have to, Patrick, you'll have to write the channel, message the channel, and then we'll get back to you. So, great little mattress, awesome option if you guys need with this. Now, they give you a 100-night trial with this mattress. That means you guys can actually use it for 100 nights. If you decide you don't like it, return it, and you're good to go. Has a 10-year warranty as well. It does come in a box. You'll have to unwrap it. And then, of course, it's going to, of course. Then Justin will be the one that will reply to you through via connection. I do not deal with that side of it, but if you wrote him, he will definitely get back to you. He does have a day job during the day, so yeah, definitely busy. So with that, of course, guys, great mattress, beautiful little piece, and that is actually the last product I have for you, even though there's an empty KVI switch. The KVI switch, who did that? Was that you, Phil?
I think so.
Oh, well, hey, we'll do a live little showcase then.
Yes, we have the MT Vicky HDMI splitter. This is a four-port HDMI splitter capable of broadcasting 4K at 30 hertz. This is the retail box and packaging. This is the device itself. Very simple little design, metal casing, has 4 HDMI outputs, so you can send 4 different signals out to 4 different monitors, and you have your 1 HDMI input, and also a power adapter to power the device, standard AC adapter to barrel connector right there, plugs right in. You even got a little power light that turns on when it's plugged in, so you can send this signal out to 4 different other TVs or monitors or projectors up to 15 meters away. So if you have like a big conference room, this would be perfect to hook up a laptop maybe to the input and then send out 4 signals out to other screens inside of a conference room. If it's a really big, large room, out to maybe even projectors or TVs in other rooms. If you want to show something, maybe a movie, or like I said, if you're having a webinar or need to show a presentation to send to other TVs or monitors. And even if you want to hook this up to a DVD player, play a movie to all different rooms. So all you have to supply is 4 more HDMI wires, up to 4K content. This is a great little device. This is plug and play. There's no drivers needed. This needs a power adapter. Hook up your HDMI's outputs, and you got your input on the one side there. Very convenient little box. Brought to you by MT Vicky. And Prime Day deal today, we're looking at $15.19. So you can't go wrong with this little box to send out signals to other screens from one device.
KVM switch that's going to give you guys multi-connections between multiple monitors and multiple devices, which I really love. Great product at $15.19. That is actually really, really amazing. That's awesome, guys. So if you guys need something like that, right there is going to be your option. Now, with that being said, Phil, we lost your cam, buddy. We lost you, buddy. We lost you. You just disappeared on me. I don't know what happened. It's just going to be one of those things. Now you appeared and showed up on the camera. Now I'm going to do my little thing. I want to thank Phil for popping in and doing these last 2 shows with me. It's been a lot of fun. We got to get Phil doing these more often. With that being said, guys, these deals are very, very amazingly well thought out and perfectly done if you guys need products like that. With that being said, I do not have another show personally today. You guys are going to have, I believe, Blake a little bit later on in about an hour and a half to 2 hours, if I can remember correctly. With that being said, I personally will be back tomorrow with 2 more shows. You guys are going to see me multiple more times this week, all the way up till Friday, and then I'm off for a couple days. With that, I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank Phil because, honestly, Phil, it's been a good time, and I want to thank you for doing my work for me today when I couldn't speak.
I'm happy to help. I'm thrilled to be here. Thank you so much, Dragon Bloggers. Thank you, James. Thank you, Sheila B, the whole Dragon Blogger team. Thank you, Amazon Live. We got all the viewers in chat with Thor and Digital David and Victoria, all the fans out there. Thanks for coming to see us. I hope you guys are getting all the best deals. We're only here to give you all the best deals and showcase all these amazing technology items we got here. So this has been a blast. Thank you so much. These last 2 days are awesome. I hope to come back again soon, maybe more often, more frequently. So again, blessings to all. Thank you so much. And I'm out.
With that, guys, have a great afternoon. We'll see you guys later. Have a good one, everybody.